Well done, you guys. You had just convinced this stupid, ugly, dull, naked, mud-covered ogre to drop his great club, which, Lannister, you pointed right at him and you said to him, basically just, unarm, or... You said words to that effect, I don't remember, but you got him to unarm himself while you guys had charged into this cave in search of the, Nightstonians, as you, very lovingly called them.
That's a good name.
It's a good name. It will do the job for sure.
Did we come up with that?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
On the back.
Yeah.
Now, we begin the session on the same creature that had just dropped his weapon. So he stands there as gormlessly dumbfounded as ogres are wont to be, with muddy dick flopping about between chunky, fat, overbearing gut, like just pure beer gut that's at larger than a horse in girth, really. Not the dick, but the stomach, really. Now, at the beginning of that turn, what happens to a creature that's under the effect of your command spell, Lannister?
What happens to a creature that's under the effect of my command spell?
Well, he's already followed it, so what happens at the beginning of their turn? Well, I'm already ahead of you. I've opened up the spell. You speak a one-word command to a creature within range.
Yeah.
The target saving throw. Follow the command on its next turn. So, it didn't happen right when you said, but now, at this point, it drops it. Which it does immediately. Yes. And it says nothing more. Some typical commands might issue behaviors. Yeah. Can't follow your commander's plans. Okay, yeah. So the target drops what it's holding and ends its turn. It's an immediate dumbfounding sort of just lets it spill out of his hand, and he just stands there, gawking aimlessly. And that's his entire turn. And now we're over to Zachariah, standing side by side against a wet 10-foot ledge of natural rock face, a damp but hot bubbling mud pool, and a goblin inside his own created magical darkness. How does he attack? He can just go straight in with a great axe. This goblin is just above that ledge, but he's still within reachable distance. Although, if he is, Zachariah may have a bit of a time. He may need to do a little bit of a jump or something a bit, because that goblin is a little bit higher than the ground floor. Just that touch out of reach.
You could... Is Eldritch Blast, is that a cantrip?
That is a cantrip, yes. And yes, you're right to mention it, because Zachariah does have Eldritch Blast. And it's at range, so that will be easy enough to do, Kirby, or rather Lannister. I'm going to do that turn. He does an Eldritch Blast to the Goblin. And it is a... that is a miss. That is a miss on Mr. Goblin. And there ends his turn. Or does it? I think he has an opportunity to be moving around the place, and he's going to be moving around this goblin because he has no clue where he is. So he's just going to assemble himself over to here, where he's got both big ogre in sight and little ogre, well, another big ogre in sight, just so he has his spin on everything. He has a good sight of anything. Now,
how long does his Q blast?
His Q lasts as long as the darkness spell lasts, which by following into the compendium we can find out. 15 foot, blah 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 blah. Duration 10 minutes. All of combat if he chooses to, basically.
Right. Yeah, basically. Cool.
Alrighty. Twist. It's your turn.
I like to introduce an arrows to the ogre's big dumb head.
Yes, definitely. And this is a giant category monster. You have all of your benefits that comes from attacking a giant. So, whatever those are, keep that in mind. I think you
also
took...
I also have +1 to hit and to damage because I cast magic weapon on your bow.
Yep, I'm gonna shoot it under pack tactics.
Yes, you definitely have more than one buddy, so you have advantage on this attack. Excellent, that is a mighty hit. Shame you're not a champion, that would be a crit. But otherwise than that, yes. a full 14 points of damage as you definitely skewer into this creature's cheekbone and ear, kind of piercing both at the same time, while you give him like an upturned, one-sided snarling grin, with your arrow still pierced halfway through him. Okay, it's your turn again. Fire Mr. Wartle, the monk.
Quarterstaff followed by a claw.
Nice. Okay, so the quarterstaff is a hit. It is a hit, as he is not wearing anything much, and he's not that dexterous, and that it bashes into a heavy bone of his, while the claw is a wide miss. Now, I may have mixed up these ogres, so the turn that would go to her, in fact, went to him. And I'm going to have to do vice versa to make that all fix. Now, this ogre lady, she seems to be a lady because her facial hair only seems a bit smaller. She has a collection of javelins on hand. And she hasn't even got a good shot on any of you guys with the darkness. So she is going to maneuver at half speed to here, as she's like tightly squeezing by, doing her best to come on through those like constraining stalagmites. Yeah, and they do have a bit more speed, so that will get her all the way out to there, and she still has an attack action. So she is going to go for Mr. Dwarf. Yes. It's a range one I want. There is a 20 being hit, and it does 14 damage, half to 7 for you, Mr. Aldrich.
Ouch. Okie dokie. Not looking too good.
Ah, it's cool. You got 3 more times that health.
How are you looking on health at the minute, Aldrich?
I'm literally down to 14 out of 32.
Oh, I can help you out a bit.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I got Javelin before I got Rage. The last session.
Oh shit.
And that took like 9 off or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Alright,
Isn't that okay?
now then, Torland Rotfinger, it's your turn.
I will cast spell as a bonus action.
Shield of Faith or Spiritual Weapon?
Well, I don't have any second level spell slots. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
Oh,
And
wonderful.
I think I'm going to cast it on myself because sometimes you just got to treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
I'm having a me day.
Yes.
So that's my bonus action, and then I'm going to swing my warhammer.
Wonderful. Excellent. Oh!
That's a crit. That's
You know,
Oh,
you
nice
need
one.
a me day before you start backing ogres.
So I'll just roll an extra. Shall I roll an extra 1d8 and add that on?
It's already done, as you can see
It's
by
already
the
done.
fall.
Okay, so that's 10 damage.
Yes. Very nice. No, with that hit, you've already bloodied this ogre as you messed him up before you. Outstanding work. Now then, Aldrich Ironwrought, it's your turn.
Right. He's very much frenzied. He's been injured, but in his state, I think he's going to go for the person straight towards him.
Yeah.
So he's sort of locked onto this guy.
Yeah.
So he's going to take a bit back, and he's going to then take that momentum and charge.
Oh, nice. I like it. Okay.
And
You know, if you really want to add some flair and finesse to that, because you have had a 10-foot run-up, you can, as part of that movement, do a sort of leaping jump at him, and basically, because he's a larger creature, you can become part of his space. And what that basically means is, I could offer you to have a grapple check. If you succeed against him, you are crawling over him, and the next attack you make is at advantage.
reckless attack is activated. He is going to
Okay.
go for it.
Okay, you wouldn't even need to reckless, but very good. You reckless, and you want to be part of his space, so give me an athletics check. Alright, the ogre succeeds, which basically means that you're just, pushed off from him. But you already decided to reckless, so it makes no difference. Yes, go ahead and attack him with advantage.
He's so angry he's calm, he's merely frothing at the mouth.
Oh, of course, there is no frenzy barbarian that's not frothing at the mouth, or I will be disappointed that they are. Okay, yes, so that is a hit, and it does 9 points of glorious damage as you hack into that exposed, kind of clean but now dirty with all the ash and blood you've imparted onto it. You're like a ball of soot that you've just like puffed onto him.
Does the grapple count as one of my actions? Because I get a free action and additional attack in Frenzy.
No, it doesn't count as an action.
In that case, would that be a free action, the grapple?
No.
In that case, he follows up.
What with?
He gets a second.
And
as a
also
frenzy.
your question wasn't if it was a free action, but rather if it was a bonus action to do that grapple. Because
Okay.
it's the bonuses that your extra attack comes in. That's a hit. And on this second attack, how do you kill this dumbfounded ogre?
He has an axe. He knows what he must do. All Mad Max men everywhere know this. You go for the neck, you send it flying, and you snarl.
Yes, no. Oh, wow, nice, yes. No, you curve up towards his neck as you cleave it open, just like Gandalf did to the Goblin King. Very nice.
Furthermore, he looks at the wife. I just killed your husband. That's what you get for hitting me.
Mm.
End act turn.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alrighty, so, firstly, we got a little goblin here. Alright, so this goblin, short bow, over to Aldrich. That is a massive failure. He was born a failure, and he shall die a failure. Now, this creature, he's just going to move out of the magical darkness, putting his hand to the wall. And with things he can shoot at, he's going to go for Mr. Lannister. Well, his best shot is a 14, so that's a miss.
Yeah.
Then we have this smaller artillery of little goblins. That one over there. It's all for Aldrich. It's all for Aldrich. They're gonna shoot another bit of a short bow. Miss on a 13? Yeah, I miss on a 13. Then the next one lines on up. Same for Aldrich. Alright, with a 17, that's a hit. 6 damaged, half to 3 for Mr. Aldrich Ironwrought. So, Mr. Zachariah, sorry, I thought you said he was in the game. Or in
No,
Discord.
he just.
He was on Discord. I don't know what it's.
Oh. Well, either way, him and his magical darkness, including his position, can see that a little goblin has peeked out over here. A feminine goblin, though still no less ugly, as she seems to have peeked out to look at the scene, though she's not arming herself, but she's kept her back to the wall as she's peeking out to observe what's going on. With that, it is now Lannister's go.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna charge over here, and I'm gonna say, I demand you tell me where the Nightstonians are. Tell me, I shall offer you a quick death. Disobey me, and I'll make sure you all die slowly. And then I'm gonna use my conquering presence.
Ooh! Ooh!
12. It's 12.
Alrighty, in that case then, this goblin wets himself in... No, not that one. Not that token. This one... what would be appropriate? The bleeding eye. Well, it seems as though they can. Well, you already dealt with one common-speaking goblin that was pleading for its life back at the church. This one down here, he seems to hunker down with his stance, but what does the ogre? How does the ogre cope? Okay, the ogre crits. The ogre crits. It's bigger than you, and it's too dumb to understand that you're a legit threat, you know?
Okay.
But very nice. No, I like to imagine it's not a stamp on the ground situation. It's just a, it's just like Dragon Ball Z stuff where you just release the power levels as they start like going wiggly-eyed and choking, you know, from the sheer dominating presence.
Was that count as a full action? That does, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
It is an action. Yes, your channel divinity, which you've used one up until your next rest.
It's cool.
You're all ready. Now it is this ogre's turn. Now this ogre's lady, she conquered her fear. She has no all trick. It says as an action you force each creature of your choice, so he gets to choose.
Ooh.
Do you choose
Ah.
all trick to be affected?
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, I don't know. No.
Miss Ogre steps up to the batting range with her great club and bears down upon you, Lannister. With a 25, she does 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
So we're going this route, are we?
She is.
Let's do it.
Although, let's not underhand the fact you're almost bloodied on that hit.
15.
Yeah,
Let's check the game.
not too far off your
That was a
bloodied
good-
range. Alright, it's Zachariah's turn. So Zachariah has two choices. There's a lot of stalagmites to prevent a nice, tidy Eldritch Blast. But they can wiggle around those stalagmites, not too difficultly. Or they could do something about this inquisitive goblin over in the top left. So, up to you guys.
Yeah. There's a goblin down in the bottom as well here.
Yes, there is. Yes,
I'd
there
prefer
is.
to get rid of that one, personally.
Perfectly fine.
Right, well, shall I go for the one at the bottom, yeah?
Up to you.
Either that one, I'm going to try and kill that one if you don't. So it'll be easier if someone with a good ranged attack can take care of it, because otherwise I'll just toll the dead and it might resist or whatever.
Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll pop him with an Eldritch Blast.
Very nice. That is actually a miss, even though you had all the magical darkness to see through. This creature still is just a bit more twitchy, and it found a penny on the floor, and it picked it up right as the Eldritch Blast shot over its head, you know? You still have your movement if you wish to make it.
I'm going to stay in the darkness. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you tuck up to
Yeah.
the stalagmites. Okay,
Yeah.
Twist, it's your turn, and as a bonus action, well, that creature's dead, so you can immediately move your hunter's mark over to another target if you like.
Okay, I take it that I do not see this one coming.
Which one? I think it's fair to say you can see that one. You know he's in the fray. He took a shot at Torland and Lannister over here. You aimed the arrow back, and you know there's a dude there. You know there's a goblin. You can see him.
I'm gonna use a bonus action Hunter's Marks him.
Okay, you don't need to recast the spell. If I look into Hunter's Mark, as shown in the compendium, Hunter's Shark. No, that's not what I want. I want Hunter's Mark. Okay, I'm not being able to get Hunter's Mark, so I can't call upon the details, and frustratingly. Hunter's Mark, here we
Oh,
go.
it's
Alright. Whenever you hit it with the weapon, or if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action. Yeah, so you gotta spend a bonus action. Alright, so, who do you give that over to? Yes. Done. However, the Hunter's Mark does land on that goblin as he is marked ready for your arrows to kill him. Alright.
and I let the arrow fly. I let an arrow fly.
Alright, perfect. Let's see a roll to attack. Yes. Very nice. And on that one shot alone, you killed this goblin as you just like utterly headshot him between the eyes.
Damn straight.
Damn straight. Indeed.
Oh, that's a cute catchphrase.
It is, it is.
I'm Twist. Damn straight.
Damn straight.
Okay, Mr. Monk's turn. It's your Dorbury. It's
Waldo's the turtle is just gonna walk in here and like, oh, that's too big for me. Maybe this thing might work. He's gonna pull out a dart and throw it at him.
Ah, cool. Yeah, totally.
And since he had the shot, so that's gonna be 2d4 for damage. 17 for 5.
That is a hit, and roll me a d4, please.
Oh, I already included d4 on that damage.
Yes,
Yes,
you
2d4.
did. However, because you've done it in this way, you have not included the dexterity of the typical shot. So there is no.
Oh, he have a dex of 0.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to clarify. Jesus. All right. Yeah. No, he does. He does some damage. he does a little bit of damage, but that ogre is a pin cushion, and this is one small pin that's bumped into her. So she looks pretty resilient to it. Alrighty. Next up, it's Torland.
Alright, if I go 15 feet like that, and then 10 feet like that, can I do that, or will something get in my way?
No, you can totally do that, provided that...
I charge!
Yeah, provided Aldrich and Mr. Monk have no issues with you moving through them.
Ultrich is staring at the severed head. He is fine.
Okay. Yes, but you charge
Cool.
in nobly.
A warhammer. To the face!
Woo! Oh,
That's a crit fail.
It is a crit fail. You're using a warhammer.
Yep.
You bash the stalagmite nearest you, and you just like hammer it down to mush. As you wear the glasses, so I think you were just like, should have gone to Specsavers.
Basically.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use a bonus action this time, I don't think.
Yeah. All right, good round. Aldrich Ironwrought. There's another ogre to kill.
Ultrich immediately snaps his attention to the ogre that hurt him so long ago. I'd like to think he just barely sees in time. His best friend failed miserably in swinging the hammer, and he just thinks, through his rage, adult mind, I can do that. So he's going to go there, 5, 10, 15, 20, and back a little bit, and that'll be 10, 15, 20, hang on. All the way forwards, running through. He honestly does not care if he knocks over the potential traitor.
Okay.
In his rage state. He can move if he wants to. Admane is the only thing that Ultrich needs. And he's going to ram, if Torland does not get away, him straight into the ogre. This will be a double dwarf pylon.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Now keep this in mind. You can do all you like, but you cannot end your turn on a friendly space. That is a That is a no-go.
In
So
that case, he wouldn't go there. He would be
no. You see, you're choosing to ram into this creature. So it's an athletics check, and if you succeed, we don't have to worry. So let's see you make this athletics check with advantage because you are raging.
Okay.
Oh, Outrick.
I love it. He is going to
I
be
don't.
Well, he's his best friend, that one. So
I don't know. Maybe you just you just don't need to worry about getting buffs from me in the future.
Then that
his
one
friends need. You can't hold him against her.
Yeah, then that one hammer strike makes a perfect metallic stepping plate for him to jump from. So, Aldrich, let's see an athletics check made with advantage. And look at that, GM gave you a crit.
Oh my god.
So you
Double dwarf pylon.
well, there isn't a double dwarf pylon, but you are now able
Jump
to
off
move
my
around.
shoulders. Jump off my shoulders.
Yeah.
Yes, give me a boost.
Now you have all the boosts. You are just like you did a backflip, and you're right on this creature, standing on its shoulder with exceptional balance, and you're in a prime position to do a attack into this creature with advantage without having to do a reckless.
Right, he's laughing with glee.
Okay.
And great X.
That's what that sounds like, I guess.
Yes, that is laugh noise. However, yeah, that is a good hit. And keep
The
in mind.
dwarf in its native habitat.
Yeah. Oh my God. Holy crap. Yeah. Why is there a +3 after he's done the? He has a 12 +3/+3.
Huh?
Look at his roll. Yeah. Look at hover over the 18. He has a strength +3/+3.
It's a 1d12 plus 6 slashing.
It's not a +6 slashing. The only thing he
Is that? Have I misclicked it? Hang on.
he's not confused with his proficiency bonus and his warhammer.
It was an old great axe.
Yeah, great axe. Okay, so that should be a 15 plus the 2, 17. There
Okay.
needs to be a tidy up because there's a 3 there that isn't meant to be there. Either way, that is a great sum of damage. Whoa, somebody's snapping a table. However,
So
yeah,
that was me grabbing the book.
okay, yeah. No, totally. It's just a 1d12 plus strength. That's his damage. Unless he's got magical shit going on, which I don't believe so. Either way, though, yes, that is the first hit. And it is a great one, taking a great cleave into this female ogre's shoulder. And Aldrich, because you're frenzy, you have another attack as a bonus action.
And follow up is next up in triumph. No words need to be spoken, and he just brings it down.
Wonderful. This is advantage as well. And that's a crit, because this is that advantage. I like that it didn't double the rage damage. That's nice. Okay.
This is just like in The Hobbit when all those dwarves are jumping all over
yeah.
the trolls.
Yeah. However, Aldrich, you should know that you utterly bloody that creature as you do just start demolishing it. Seriously. Aldrich, with your great axe, and your weight above the ogre, you keep cleaving it down into its broad muscles as you go in twice. Huge rivers of blood stream down its chest as it rivets and puddles around its feet as you stand above it, hacking this creature down. Outstanding.
Ortrek, with his minor action, just sort of looks at his friends like, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Even in his frenzy, he stares at his best mate.
Yeah. Just to show what the best friends can do.
I'm gonna bend over and pick up my glasses because Outrick kicked them off.
Yeah.
When he jumped on my head.
Oh no,
Like Mario.
you must have dropped him beforehand.
Oh yeah, maybe. During that crit one.
We shall argue about that later, one dwarf to another.
Gross.
Okay,
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Excellent. Okay. Yeah.
You know
Now-
what I'm starting to think? I'm
that?
starting to think that those mercs set us in here as a trap to get rid of us.
Oh, interesting. Interesting hypothesis there.
Unless we're in the dripping cave. Maybe honest with us.
Nick, that is a fascinating theory, one I'd love to run with.
That was Nick, my name's Toland.
Oh, we both know that Orchard can't speak at the moment.
Yeah. Now then, this goblin seen over here disappears into the darkness.
I'm sure that's fine.
Sure, that's fine. Now, these goblins, firstly, they cannot move willingly closer to Lannister. So these two that are afraid of Lannister are going to maintain their positions and try to fire at Aldrich, not daring to shoot at Lannister.
That's right.
But they shall do so at disadvantage. Alright, so at disadvantage, both attacks are going to go miss as their hands are trembling before the sight of the fearsome, ferocious Lannister. Meanwhile, this little goblin, he seems to have taken it upon himself to buckle down and try against you, seeing as he seems to have conquered his fear.
Make an example of him.
Yes, he tries and does he comes up and he does a 19, doing 3 slashing damage. As a bonus action, he disengages, he moves 5 feet, so he moves another 5, 10, 15, 20, as he goes down into this little hole.
Big mistake.
Yes. Yes. And that is their turn. And Lannister, it is your turn now.
I think that we gotta finish off this giant bugger. I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give you one last chance to tell me what you've done with the Nightstonians.
You're saying this to an ogre that has a dwarf parasitically hacking at them, chopping them down from above as you are like splashing in their own endless flooding pools of blood. So
That's a good point. I think I'm just gonna hit him with my water.
yeah. I mean, it surely hurt
cast
you
them.
if it wasn't for the ringing of the metal on bone that's going through them. That is a hit.
I'm
Roll
gonna
damage.
uppercut it with my hammer.
Yeah, and it's 2d8 extra, so 10 plus 2d8.
Don't-
What's more here? Yeah, strength of 5 plus 3, and then you've got this extra 2 that doesn't belong there. So
Ooh.
that should be 8, and then you do
Okay.
12, so you do 20 points of damage. With your warhammer, you don't. I don't think.
Hold on, Aldrich.
You hold it, I think, like a samurai, two-handedly, about to like unleash it in one blast as you're just like having it charged up behind you. Then in one immense, mighty smack, your warhammer flashes with a pulse of dark, like intimidating energy that erupts from it as it makes a like loud gong noise as it blasts into the side of the ogre's chest, felling it low as it crumbles in a very violent backward sort of stagger as its head spikes into like the stalactite here. Ultric, could you give me a dexterity saving throw, please? You do not have advantage.
Okay.
Excellent.
We had it.
You just use the opportunity to just kick down into the ogre's corpse as you like fall down to the ground.
Kill steal.
Yes, kill stealed indeed.
Hey, we all work together on that one. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah, some work together more than others. Moving on. That's
you
all.
have more movement if you wish to take it,
I'm a
Lannister.
cleric.
Lannister, you have 30 feet of movement if you wish
30
to take
feet
it.
from it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just run
I'm
to
going
him.
to take
I'm
you
not gonna let
back
him get
because you could do a more efficient path, which is worth you knowing,
Okay,
see?
yeah.
It's
Alright,
okay to
yeah.
move like that, but just saying, there are efficient routes to how you can go.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll just go for him.
Yeah. Now, this creature, though he was able to possibly do an attack of opportunity, it was too afraid to even imagine harming you, and it didn't take the move. It just cowered and shook. Anyway, nice one.
So,
Yeah. But it's important to know, like, you're out of their range of sight now, so they won't have disadvantage on all their
That is
attacks and
true.
stuff.
That is true. While the source of their fear is in line of sight, they are not
I'm
afraid.
just saying, yeah. It causes too many problems, but like for next time.
okay,
Yes.
it's a good idea. Yeah.
Now then,
Sure.
it is Zechariah's turn.
Right. Okay. I think it's time I step out of the darkness now, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
That's the sound it makes.
yeah. It's a pure
Right.
pop bubble noise. Yes.
Okay. I think we should just nail these two goblins then.
Yep.
What's the range on Eldritch Blast? Is that...
Oh, like 120 feet.
Oh, okay,
man.
definitely. Then I'll just keep it standard. Ah, shit.
You have found a nice sweet spot to make such a shot.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that. Oh, there is an Ultric in the way, but is that
Oh, I
that
don't
goblin?
think you would care.
That
I've
goblin
done this.
is ground level as it happens, so this goblin will have half cover because of Ultric, and it is because of Ultric because that arrow was like
Are you
right
allowed to
through
shoot
the middle.
through your friendly friends?
Friendly friends are going to
We're
give
not friendly
cover.
friends, unfortunately.
That's true, actually. We are acquaintances. You can't shoot through those.
Yeah, no, friendly friends are providing cover unwittingly.
Right.
Would I have landed in exactly the same place because I sort of pirouetted off the ogre? Or would I have been like that, or what we're looking at?
You are where I've put you for the time being until the beginning
You're
of
just
your
kind of
turn.
rode it onto the floor.
You did ride it onto the floor. Okay, so this is half. I mean, it should be full cover, honestly, but because it's a friendly, I'm gonna think.
Dwarves are short. He can shoot over him, I'm sure.
Goblins are shorter.
They are, and they're both really of the medium category, so we're not gonna go down that route.
Aw.
Honestly, it is like a full cover, but I'm gonna say it's half because he is a shorter dwarf being, so yeah, we'll go with that. Just half cover.
I missed anyway, I think.
On a 7, yeah, that's a miss. That's a miss. It went wide. That's all it was.
Try to bend it like Beckham, but
Nice.
bent a bit too far.
Can I walk through here, do you reckon? Is that...
Oh yeah, you're not a large
Yeah.
creature, so you can fit through there with relative ease.
Oh, I'm gonna stick here at the minute. These
Yeah,
two.
nice. All right, Twist, it's your turn.
We're gonna move right there and
Just-
squint, see if he can hit that guy over there.
Yeah, now just remember, it's another bonus action, and you can move your hunter's mark over.
Yep, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna point at that guy and I say,
Yeah,
his head is going to be stuck with this arrow.
yeah, yeah. He is afraid. He is hunter's marked, and he is hurt. So this should be an easy juicy goblin to destroy.
Let's hope I'm not gonna take my popsicle after this. And then probably a miss.
Yeah, actually, that is a miss.
Does the +1 help? Or
Oh yeah, there is a +1. It does not help, unfortunately.
Okay.
It does not make the difference. And no pack tactics either. So yeah, I guess that's your attack. You got your movement.
Yeah,
Alright.
that will be my turn. I already moved.
It is now Wartle's turn.
Let's see. His speed is 40, right? Let me check.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
Who?
Let me check something.
Yeah, he's a monk. He's got 40 feet.
Wato. 5, 20, 20. Yeah, he can go there.
Excellent.
I'm gonna go Kung Fu Fighter!
Nice. You needn't.
I take.
You needn't move in that way. I mean, you can, as the arrow shows, you can just move a straight 25 feet in this way. You see?
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
didn't know we were allowed to do that.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
I'm probably get like it's probably my bad habit doing my Pathfinder years.
Yeah. No worries. I understand. But that's how the movement I allowed to go down.
That's
No
good.
worries.
Okay. I take it is the quarterstaff only.
He's got a quarterstaff and he has his claws. So
Okay.
go ahead.
Quarterstaff and a claw.
What's up? Oh! Oh, no need for the claws.
Yeah.
On the first quarterstaff, he bonks this goblin's head and turns it inside out as he just concaves in and dies.
I guess the claw was for good measure.
Yeah, I mean, the claw could be used, if he moves another, easily climbs up here and then attacks this goblin. Yeah. Now, there is a bit of a climb check.
You have a speed.
Yeah, you have 40 feet of movement. You move 25. Climbing up things is like double the movement. So, yeah, you can move this far with 5 feet to spare. However, while this ledge does have lots of handholds, it is part of very drippy, wet cave surfaces. So I will need a acrobatics check, please.
Supreme acrobatic coming up.
Yes, you pass and climb up easily. You come over, lurching over the side as you plant your claw into the side of this goblin's face. He's already bloodied, and the claw carves his face apart as he dies.
Man, I think that was the first time the Wartle was effective.
Yeah, yeah.
Too bad that Scrubs wasn't here for it.
It is sad, you know. Yeah.
So Water is going to sign like, "This is a shame we have to resort to violence."
Yes.
Oh.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, he must hate Ultrix so much.
Oh, we'll get to that tasty roleplay some other day.
Someday.
Yes. Very good. Now it is Torlin's turn.
I can't really get past Lannister. I can't run that fast. So I think I'm just going to cast Toll the Dead on that goblin in the cave.
Ah, I see.
So it's 1d8 if it's undamaged, or 1d12 if it is damaged. But I believe it's undamaged.
Damn. It is undamaged.
Yeah. But it needs to do the wisdom saving throw.
Oh, outstanding. It passes the wisdom saving throw to boot.
Okay. Well, that's all I can do.
Yeah.
I'm just going to... I guess I'll move. Maybe I'll just... Oh, wait, that's not the right thing. Maybe I'll run over here and just look through and see what's over there.
Okay, yeah.
Clear some of this fog of war.
Yeah, you uncover a very interesting part.
Oh god, it's going to be like 2 squares of cave and then a dead end.
You see about all the Night Stoners. Hey, hang on. Hang on.
Oh my god.
Hang on.
Okay, I thought they were all hostiles for a sec.
Yeah, no, you get this.
I for sure thought these were all going to be like mercenaries that were going to assassins that were going to charge out and kill us.
I thought it was our end. I really did just then.
Put to the sides of the alcoves of this wall, all stand about 30. Well, I'm pretty sure it's like 30 or 50 Nightstoners. You can count them up if you like. But between them, there's like
a whole bunch.
There is like the whole town or the whole little settlement. Between them, you can see 2 tieflings. One very wizened-looking dwarf, a gathering of guards, and the rest being various degrees of farmer-like folk, all kind of hushed very quietly. Their eyes all light up in the very dim darkness as they look at you with hope and also with a little bit of fear.
I say, fear not.
Yeah.
We are here to save you.
As you say that, one of them looks panicked as he goes, "Damn it!"
Oh.
he says, as you hear a screeching coming from the pit in the middle.
Oh shit.
Is that the end of your turn?
Wait, so I said something, and he said he shushed me.
He did, but he first said, "Damn it!" because you came out with, "Fear not! I've come to help you!"
Okay, I put my finger on my lips and do that gesture to everyone.
Oh, you're too late, I'm afraid.
Altric.
I can see your cursor over there.
Altric, no. Altric, think about this.
Altric, what are you doing?
Okay, can I just do is it perception or an insight to
What
see
the hell is
what
that?
I heard?
That is a representation of a swarm of bats. As you make that noise, the sound echoes throughout the hall.
Oh,
As
God.
not one bat. This isn't one bat, but a swarm of bats gathers around the Nightstoners as they all begin to flap and screech. And yes, they all start to swarm around.
I hope someone has something that can warm.
Anything
I can shout at it. I am very scary.
Yeah, but Torland, for the purposes of the rules and how this works out, you are not inside any of their space yet.
Right. Okay.
So let's just get that clear. But these bats have reduced visibility to 5 feet, given how utterly clustered it is. It is a snowstorm of black bats.
I wish I knew light.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know light.
Anyway, that is their turn on Initiative 10. Ultric, it is now your turn.
Right. Does he definitely hear the bats making
Oh
noise?
yeah, it is a loud cacophony that echoes within this enclosed cave. Their screeches bouncing off the walls as they blot out so much other noise.
Okie dokie. He turns to look. What the hell is making this noise? He sees his best mate up there. He sees people, enemies. He's not sure. He sees bats. He's sure something's going on. He's running forward.
Excellent, I like it.
His free action, he's going to stash away his axe.
Okay.
Somehow, in his mind, he just knows that the axe is not the answer. The answer is the prophet Admani. And Admani demands fire. He gets out the torch. He immediately starts swinging it around,
Okay.
trying to just scare everything shitless, and he just starts screaming calm. Doing his best to intimidate everything. And he does not care who he scares.
Excellent.
Kill! That's, he can't do proper sentences. He's very much still frenzied.
Do
He's
you
jumping up and
still
down
have
spots.
inspiration?
No.
You have inspiration, my friend.
Hey!
Well done. Ultric, after entering 5 feet into the cluster of bats, you take 1 point of damage. No save,
No.
nothing. 1 point, mark it off.
Okay.
What's more, you cannot see more than 5 feet ahead of you as your vision is being flicked and tickled by endless bats. Torland, you can still see your friend, but you're seeing him in the middle of an ashy storm of swirling, screeching bats. And yeah, that is your turn. And yeah, you intimidate them, which is to say you agitate them. And
You agitate them, yeah?
yeah. So firstly, the goblin, as a bonus action, disengages from you with their nimbleness, and they also do a dodge action as they move out of sight. And it is your turn.
Can Can I just follow him down there?
Of course you can.
Would he be like there? Would I be like there then?
Yes, absolutely. And over there you can see another chamber, perfect, and you have him backed up to a stalagmite. So yeah, you can totally get there. You are getting to a much more damper, darker bit of this cave. There seems to be like a stale sense of fungus and dampness around here. That much is for sure.
Right, I'm gonna go full evil on his ass, knowing that no one can really see me. I'm gonna grab him by the ears, and I want to
Because
say,
you were really holding back until now.
I mean, you never know.
Somewhere far away, Orchik nods in approval.
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
gonna walk up to him now. He's backed up. I'm gonna walk up to him slowly, and grab him by the head, and I'm gonna say, "What's the matter, Greenskin? Don't you fear me?"
Now,
And then I'm gonna breathe acid in his face.
now,
Yes!
there is something we need to cover. The first
You will
thing,
now.
well, no. First thing, he did take the dodge action. So you're not going to be able to grab him just because you say so.
yeah.
But with the breath weapon, yeah. What are you going with? You going with acid?
Acid.
Yes. So, yep, he makes a dexterity throw, which he will have advantage for. We'll have advantage for this. He crits. He's
bastard.
he was very ready to be like jumping out of your like danger zone. So this will be half
Completely ruined my
2d6.
coolness.
Do a 2d6 for me. Nice one. So he takes half, and he's a little bit melted. He's a little bit melty. So yeah, that sucks for him. Alright, nice one. Alrighty. That is your turn. You just... Oh wait, hang on. Sorry.
Yeah.
You, you send this gout of acid all across him. And you kind of melt that pillar a bit, honestly, as it's so point-blank range, and you, like, level out the whole playing field here. And now it is Zachariah's turn.
Right, what shall I do? Right, I'm gonna go over to the swarm. I think it's the best idea.
You got a spell that can like stop a swarm?
I'm gonna move over to the. If I just read them out. Electric blast, light, green.
Light. Maybe we could
Spell.
blind the bats with their
Shall I-
sensitive eyes.
Yes. Now,
They
like,
do
Shall I
have
go
what's
for that?
wearing.
How's it to work? But touch one target there.
excellent, certainly.
Could I do
what-
that?
Yes, you can. What is the object you're touching?
I'm just gonna stick my hand out into the swarm of bats.
Oh, you wanna touch a bat? Okay, well, have.
Is it just gonna be one bat, or is it gonna be the whole swarm?
Okay. Firstly, take 1 point of damage for entering into the
Okay.
swarm. And yeah, you cause one glowy bat, and
To just drop to the floor. Shit.
no, it flies around more agitated than it was before. Oh my goodness.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Is that it? That's it.
Excellent stuff. Okay, Twist's turn.
Okay, first thing first, do I hear that noise?
Oh yeah, you definitely do.
So I'm gonna nature it to see, because I don't see the bat yet, I'm going to nature
Yeah.
it to see if it's actual bat.
Oh, you know this is a swarm of bats. That's not a difficult
Oh well,
nature check.
Zubat appeared.
Yeah, I know, right? I was just thinking that. But no, you know this is a swarm of bats, but you may give me a nature check to figure out how you can deal with this. Okay, bats live in nocturnal environments. They're usually in these caves, and you know they have, squeaky noises. That's about what you can remember about bats.
And squeaky noise.
Yes. You also know that they poop a thing called guano.
Is that a lot of money?
Can be.
Well, it's not shiny, so I'm not going in there.
Okay.
I'm going to make a prepare action. If this war bat comes, so come out and maybe like I can see I know. I'm not gonna do prepare action. I'm gonna wait and hope that those flesh beasts can take care of this bat.
Okay. All right, nice one. So you just stay where you are.
Yeah, I believe in them.
Nice one.
Oh,
Mis-
things. Thank you.
Yay! Mr. Lannister, you have made a puddle of ooze and acid on the ground, which begins to rise up and chokes out the goblin in front of you, swallowing it into its black void. As before you, a black pudding emerges.
Oh shit.
Yes, and you can hear its cries come out as it melts into the steaming black pit that you have merged with some of your own vomit, really. And it doesn't do an attack to do that. It just goes straight forward to do that. And yeah, it's gonna slice you with one of its pseudopods. So you will be struck. Great, I'll go with the first one. Okay, 13, which is a miss. Yeah, so that's just a plain miss. He can't land a strike on your armor, and it falls short. Alright, and that is its turn, as far as I can see.
Okay.
And now it is Mr. Monk's turn. To clarify, nobody knows that Lannister may be partially going to be eaten by a pudding.
I've got my lay on hands 15. I can hold off for a little bit, I think. But
That's to bring him out in the open.
yeah, I think that's what I'm going to try and do.
Yeah.
I take it that Wurtos do see Lannister going into that corridor.
He
right?
did, yes, he did. Everybody saw him go in there. They just don't know he's dealing with the pudding situation.
Okay. First thing first, he's gonna go down. Probably about that time, he's going to see a bunch of bats.
Yes, he sees a lot of bats. A cloud
He's
of
gonna-
bats.
I'm going to make a quick free action to look at the dark, and he was contemplating on using the dark to toy the bat. But then again,
It's a lot of bats. A lot of bats. Hundreds of bats.
let's say he's probably taking about 10 feet right now, right?
So
So he's gonna go.
go on.
He's going to go and check on Lannister instead.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm not gonna deal with this black little creatures. I don't want to get rabies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go deal with this. I'm leaving.
25, 30, 35, 40. I suppose I can double move.
You can dash. Yes, you can.
Yeah, 5, 10, 20s. What about the brother?
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god!
Oh my god, it's an ooze.
Oh my god!
Nice.
And that is his turn.
Excellent. Okay, Torland. Yeah, you're dealing with a
so-
bunch of bats.
Does it look like the bats are affected by that light?
No, if anything, it's just made them more annoyed.
Shit. Okay, so if I cast Guiding Bolt, it says target a creature of your choice within range. Usually a swarm is counted as one creature over these kinds of effects, right?
I see what you're saying. And my answer is I will allow it. You will kill bats, but it won't be a concerted effort that will actually make a difference. I will warn you.
Okay, so the solution here is not to kill the bats.
You can certainly try, but there's just more bats than...
I don't know what to do. Bats are not my
Think-
wheelhouse.
No.
I'm thinking I could create or destroy water.
Drown.
Can I desiccate bats?
I destroy the water in all the bats' blood and win the game.
Basically.
Actually, that could work.
If
No,
we
I
bloodbend
know
it,
everybody wants
That's
to.
not no.
Everybody wants to blood bend, and we'd all love it, but no.
No, I can destroy fog, but
Hmm.
that's not going to work. I can make it rain on the bats.
Oh yeah,
Maybe that would.
yeah, they'd love that. They'd love it.
Or maybe they go back in their cave.
Bats
Oh,
have
no, I've got
sensitive
nothing.
ears, you know.
And I'm screaming at them. So...
Yeah, you see, it was loud noises that got you in the trouble.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my hand over Altric's mouth and just kind of like drag him backwards.
Okay.
Might be a smart idea. Okay, so you can give me a grapple check if Ultric contests or not.
I mean, depends if he resists.
Yeah.
Ultrek, can he do a perception to see who's grabbing him? Because he's
Oh,
sort
you
of
know
in a
it's your
frenzy.
buddy. You can see it's your buddy, Torland.
Oh, in that case, not only does he allow it, he snaps out of frenzy and rage. He calms right down.
Oh, okay.
He notices his mate and he just stares at him. It's like, what the hell, man?
Alright. Yeah, he's just like, bro, what gives? He is perfectly
What's
eloquently.
the...
Get your hands on his mouth, mate. He just stares at you like, what the fuck? What's going on? With a unlit torch in his hand swinging around. He realizes, oh, this should have been on fire.
I think we need to calm these bats down. I can't really think of anything else to do. So I think we should just take the torch away. I kind of take the start leading people. I'm gonna take the torch and start walking backwards and like putting my finger on my lips and just backing away, going shh.
Okay. What if we shirted dominance as dwarves?
You already tried that. It didn't work. It just made them more angry.
No, if we show that we are the angriest here. What if I grab the biggest?
I don't understand. They're beasts. They just panic and bite. And
What
there's
if-
weak, defenseless humans down there,
fight
and
or
one dwarf.
flight. It's a fight or flight, and I'm with five dwarfs.
Bats can do both
Can
at
I-
the same time.
I want to hear. I want to
Inflation.
grab the biggest bat some more.
I want to grab the biggest bat and bite his head off, but he wants to start. Can we do a persuasion? See who wins the argument?
Yeah, sure.
No, you can just roleplay it. You know.
Look, I get
I
it.
really, yeah.
I get it. The unlit touch didn't work, but Big Bat clearly led the charge against us. Just bite the bat's head off.
It's not a big bat. It's a swarm of many millions of bats.
What if I was trying to make you believe it, and we just sort of come to one super bat? I'm telling you, weirdest shit has happened so far.
What? What are you talking about?
I mean, look. As Manny is speaking to me, my head hurts, I'm tired.
Listen, Manny, you need some more monitoring in your life.
Fuck me. Okay. We're here to help the people. You are the smart, if weaker one of us.
I'll take all of that. That's true.
Okay. We'll do it your way. Okay? Fucking Elizabeth. And he will do that later on.
Yeah, sure.
Go to
All
smoke
right.
his money. Yes, he will follow his friend.
Yeah, awesome. As the bats like screech on.
Taking damage, by the way, in the midst of this argument, because I was in the swarm.
You
He
were in
just
the
got a
swarm.
hand stuck in the bat.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing that's going on.
Right. Okay. So, Torland, that's your turn. You've had done some roleplay. Bats begin their turn. They are getting agitated, though they will do a thing. The bats remain. Ultric, it's your turn.
Ow, fuck.
Yeah.
Many rabies.
Everyone, why the fuck are you just sitting here? Get out!
Yeah. So
He just sort of tries to tell people to get out of motion using his torch
there's only one.
with a free action.
Yeah. There's one person that can see you, and it's the tiefling, or rather a tiefling. They are a tiefling, like teenage boy or whatnot, and the firelight from you is going there, as he basically is like on his knees, hands beside his horns, as he's like just reducing his like surface area as much as possible. He's just like, keep it the fuck down if you want the bats to stop.
Then why the fuck out? Why the fuck are you just sitting there? There's a cave that way. Run, you stupid twat! Out! Fuck!
Yeah, you're the one moving around and getting hurt.
Right, you know what, you little shit. If you fucking die, I have to get you. I literally will not more. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck you. I'm right, you're wrong. He tries to grab a bat. He tries to find the biggest bat and tries to grab
God.
Yeah, great. Give me a
Athletics?
sleight of hand, I guess.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No.
a bat bites you, you take 1 point of damage.
Okay, that was his free action.
Yeah.
Okay, his second action.
Yeah.
He pulls out his drum.
What the fuck?
He pulls out his what?
His drum. He is proficient with his drum. He's obviously holding the torch.
Fuck my life.
It's clear that the other people aren't hearing. So he's moving.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
He's going to walk blindly into the storm until he gets back. Then probably, I don't know, walk into someone. So he's like, ah, fuck. We need to try to chips over someone about there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Okay.
Move yourself back. There we go.
Yep.
So you're going to here, right?
Something like that, yeah.
All
He's
right.
walking
That
at a
is
straight
1,
each
2,
line.
3. So take 3 points of damage. No save.
Fuck,
As
fuck.
you are
I only
being...
took one off for this turn.
No, you're taking 3 now for each 5 feet of movement you move through the bats.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, he was.
Now
gonna
you
go
know
to
why they're
blind
staying
into
still.
someone. Okay. And with his drum,
Yeah, he begins with the drum. We
Fuck
got
my
some
life.
dwarven war drums going on.
I literally do not care why you are such fucking cowards. I've been bitten 100 times and you're just standing there. Get out! You can take a bite or two. Run! 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 Drum.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh wow. Okay. I love you, but also... Oh, will they be attracted to sound?
Performance for the drum.
They're pretty annoyed by sound. We carry on. Yeah, Old Trick is in there, defying the bats through hell or high water.
Oh, Trick, you are the worst.
I love him.
The worst.
Run! Run! Banking a drum with a torch. You stupid bastards! There's a the ogres are dead. I cut the fucking heads off.
Okay, great.
Bats are actually flying into your mouth as you speak.
Yes. He eats them, of course.
Retarded.
They don't. They hurt at one point, but you know, not unless he moves. Rad. Anyway, things happen. Lannister, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my lay on hands and just touch myself and heal myself for 15.
Excellent.
No, 10. Sorry.
Yeah.
10. Did you say they're attracted to sound?
It seems very much like the presence of sound has frustrated them and have made them riley and angst up.
Because I got that. I was gonna do thunderous smite and push that thing backward.
Yes.
That's like a 300 feet cone of loudness.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna just do my lay on hands.
Just all die to bats. Do it. Be great.
What, the thunderous smite?
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. However,
Right, go on
you've
then,
got to
Alan.
recognise you're still dealing with a black pudding that's not yet been hurt.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna attack it with
Yep.
the warhammer.
And
then
but
thunderous
sorry, you
smite
said
on-
you lay on hands yourself.
Yeah, no. Oh, I thought I took
Lay on hands is an action.
thunderous smite. Yeah. Yeah, no, I haven't done that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the thunderous smite instead. Try and push
Alrighty,
it back and then
so
run.
you go with a warhammer strike. As you go over, yeah, that is going to be a hit, and it is thunder damage.
Does he survive the? To get pushed back?
Oh, he definitely survives. As for being pushed back, he's going to make a strength saving throw. Do, which he fails, so he's going to be sort of pushed back to here, really.
Right,
Bless
and
you.
then I'm gonna use that to get out of there.
Very nice. However, before you
There.
deal with you being out of there, you are now going to have a -1 warhammer as your strike has it melt. Metal seriously melts as it merges into this black matter. Also, you did a 6, but I don't see the other 2d6 thunder damage that you rolled. So I'm gonna need. Oh, I see it 5. It's 11.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Yeah. No, excellent. You melt your warhammer into this pudding a bit, and then you run off.
Yeah, and as I run past, I'm gonna say to Wall, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Nice.
Just run backward.
Nice.
Get some space. I'm gonna try and lure him out.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it is now Zachariah's turn.
What the fuck is happening?
A lot. You missed a lot.
Who?
Oh, hey, how's it
are
going?
a giant
Cast
bat?
kill Altric.
You know, you'd give that advice.
Take him
but-
out. Non-lethal damage. Take him out.
That is actually a viable idea, you know.
That's what I was thinking of doing, but
I
I
mean,
don't. I
it
can't.
is.
I haven't got line of sight to you or anything.
I could just keep Eldritch blasting him because I don't think he's immune to that. Unless he's
Eldritch
a
blast
token.
him.
He's out of rage. He's just drumming.
Okay.
That being said, however, despite your magical dark vision, what you have is a cloud, a true, utter cloud of bodies, thick bodies of fluffy black bats that you can't see him in, and he has total cover from you. Aldrich is as lost to the rest of the world as you are to him.
As
Can
he
I
is from
see-
sanity.
Yeah.
And who failed him?
Do I know that are these people from Nightstone? Is it
Yes,
Nightstone?
yeah, these are
Yeah.
Nightstonians.
Okay. Would
Can
they-
he see them with a bat swarm?
I mean,
He can
He
see.
would have known, wouldn't
He might have
he
known,
then?
but he can also just see just like that one tiefling from the perimeter, still partially in the bats.
would I have seen them before the bat started flying in a cloud, or have the bats been doing this the entire time? I don't know what I've seen.
They
up
have
to
been
this point.
doing this since Torland got close. I think you would have seen them. You know they're in there.
Okay.
You know what's up.
Would they recognize me?
Oh yeah, you are from Nightstone, aren't you? So yeah, no, definitely. You recognize the tiefling that's before you as the son of a midwife tiefling mother who lived in Nightstone, and you recognize him. These are locals.
Command them to kill Altric.
Can I just kind of start like shepherding them out into like the main area of the cave?
They're kind
When
of
you,
retarded.
by the way, when you step in the bats, you get bitten.
1 damage.
They're not retarded. You're the retarded one.
He told them to leave. He out-yelled at them.
They are basically staying still and waiting for the wrath of the bats to be subdued rather than antagonized.
And Altric is in the middle, yelling at the top of his lungs and
Playing
beating a
drums.
drum.
Yes, yes.
I am going to cast.
Paralyze.
I'm going to
Altric.
cast Armor of Agathis at 2nd level.
Oh, nice. I tell you, if there was a time, it would be silence right now. It would be, oh, what a spell. What a
Oh
spell.
my god, I wish, yeah.
I cast Armor of Agathis on myself and just run into the middle of the bats.
Excellent. That's actually quite a rad idea. Now, please explain Armor of Agathis for the people.
So it gives myself 10 temporary HP. 10 temporary HP.
10,
and
not
anytime-
5.
It's 2nd level because I'm a warlock. I have to cast at high levels, at
Oh.
my highest level.
And you already have 2nd level
so
at
it's
level
10.
3.
Yes.
Nice. Very nice.
I have 2 2nd level spell slots, and this is my 2nd. My Armor of Agathis gives me 10 temporary hit points. And anytime I lose any of that, it deals 10
Oh, yeah.
cold damage to whatever touches me.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And if these guys are going to deal like minute 1 HP to me, that's like 100 HP worth of damage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I can do that as well. So I could run in. I should.
So yeah, you run in.
Just like bug
You-
snappers.
You really are. You're a frosty. Okay. Now here's a thing. You do exactly that. You freeze over a bunch of bats, and they are freezing against you. You still take a 1 hit point dip because that's going. However, because you are
Is that one of my temporary hit points, or
Yeah, one of your temporary hit points. Now, because you are kind of moving through this swarm, you failed to recognize that you kind of moved towards a hole.
Oh shit! We should have said.
He wouldn't
Whoops.
have known. Unfortunately, despite your magical dark vision,
before,
you still
if I'd
cannot.
seen the people before, then surely I would have seen the hole before.
Not quite. No.
Okay.
Not quite. No. Now this is interesting. This is interesting.
Are you ready for your third character, CJ?
I love that the bats actually hid that region precisely. I like that. I do. Because they have restricted your view just to 5 feet in front of you.
It's okay, we can get you out of there.
I mean, yeah, they can. There is stuff for this. Okay, let's check this out. Will you please give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Not too bad of those.
Yeah, you're
Hey.
totally fine.
Hey.
You fail from stumbling into the hole, and stumbling while on this slope you were not ready for, as you just recognize it's there, and you keep yourself from falling in. You have that dramatic moment where you scuff a pebble down the hole, and you can hear it, and then like 0.3 of a second later, you hear it. No, more like a second later, you hear it hit a bottom of a larger cavern underneath it.
Yeah, I pack the fuck up.
Yeah, more bats.
Assume
Oh yeah, another point comes away from you, and more bats start freezing over.
I'm just gonna use my free action just to like grab the tiefling's hand and just like start pushing her towards the exit.
Him, but yes, you can absolutely do so. You basically take up most of the bat's attention as you just like chuck him out of the.
They're just flying into me and just freezing as they touch me.
They are. They really are. They really, really are. Yes. Lovely turn. Okay. Good round. It is Twist's turn now.
Hello? No, he's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do that. She's going to stay still because she. Does she hear like the sound of bat is like still there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I'll be surprised he couldn't hear this.
Oh, he's not gonna. Oh yeah, and he's here the boom. She's here the boom, and she's not gonna press any further. She believe in that the fresh beast and the handsome black dragon can take care of the situation.
Okay, it is the Black Pudding's turn. The Black Pudding moves 20 feet, moving around the walls easily, and it's gonna trap Mr.
Damn it.
Thingy into his little alcove.
Free action. Oh, fuck me.
Free action. Oh fuck me.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, it's gonna go forward with a pseudopod. It's gonna miss on an 8, and that's its turn. But Mr. Thingy he's not gonna be able to get out of there. Also, yeah. No, it can't just possess their space. No. Okay. It is Mr. Wardle's turn now, and they aren't left with many options. This pudding literally just like morphs around the corners and just shares its mass to utterly like trap them in.
You're in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah.
I've got an idea for what I can do.
Yeah?
Well, I can acrobatic pass it, I assume.
I was gonna.
Yeah, it's very difficult. You are in a narrow corridor. In fact,
First thing first, is there any way I can roll to see like what this is, like the natures of this thing?
yeah, you can give me an Arcana check if you're proficient.
Oh, I am not proficient.
Then no, you have no clue what this monstrous, liquidly fleshy thing is at all. No clue.
He doesn't. He don't want to got his claw dip into that yicky goop.
No, you
So
don't
he's
want
probably
to.
going to whack it. Yeah, probably going just to whack it with a quarterstaff.
Alright, excellent.
Let's see. Let me check something to see if there's anything else that he can do. He could be drawing to a shell, but it's
Yeah.
not gonna work.
You know, if there was a time, this would be a good time.
It just gives me +4, but it's considered as flown, so does that mean like it's just useless?
I might keep the ooze distracted for a while, at least.
I like that. I think if there was
Yeah.
ever a time for a turtle to withdraw in its shell, now is
Yeah,
the
this is
time.
good. I would do that, yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, it said one. It said one action. Does that mean
Yeah.
like I can do that out and then I can use the move to withdraw?
It's an action, so yeah, you could move, and then you could do your action, and you can spend a bonus action. You can spend a bonus first, like a disengage action, and then you can withdraw in your shell. Or you could do a step of the wind, do a dodge, and step of the wind into a turtle shell, so you can totally do that. Basically, you become a spinning turtle shell.
Yes, I became like one of those Koopa.
Yay!
Yeah.
You spend a key point to do that, and you withdraw into your shell. I mean, if
And
we're
that-
confirming that.
That is going to be what water gonna do. Just that.
Wonderful. I've got a token that is perfectly appropriate.
Yeah.
Let's put you to the
Yeah,
GM
put it
layer.
there.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, on the plus side, he adds 21 AC right now,
Yeah. And it spins
and
around.
with a disengage.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you're in the turtle shell, and your AC is 22, right?
Yes.
Outstanding. Did you do a key point step of the wind dodge?
Yes.
Great. The advantage he would have with you being prone is cancelled out by the disadvantage because you are dodging, so he now has to
That's
roll a
great.
25, which is beautiful. Absolutely
Yes,
beautiful.
and can I like using like a free action to tell something to Lannister?
I don't think so. I think you're muffled by ooze inside a shell, spinning around, focused on self-preservation.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, but no, I don't think there's much room for talking at the moment. But now, Torland, it's your
gosh.
turn.
Oh shit! I'm more worried about this than anything. Good.
If I step,
Oh,
if
no.
I, sta- if I
Absolutely
stand on the
terrible.
goblin, I can't see Altric, can I?
No, he's
Why
lost
would you
the
want to
spot.
see me?
He's
So I
lost.
can cast a spell to disable you.
I have a better idea. You need.
You're a fucking. All your ideas have been shit. Why don't you just sit down and shut up? That's what I get as a free action. Altric, trust me. Sit down and shut up.
He tries to whisper back. You fucking gonna get bitchy at me for yelling.
At least he's
wow.
whispering. That's an improvement.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Oh,
War
you
Turtle,
guys should
you
get
spin a rapid spin. Yay!
So,
Oh, let's bring the Pokemon music back. Yeah, absolutely.
all right. So
Yeah,
if I go over here to see what's going on, can I see the ooze?
I'm sorry, no. There's a huge Dragonborn Paladin in the way, and a black something in the dark cavern.
I'll stand like here then. I'll stand here and say, what the hell is going on in there?
yeah, Lannister, you can reply back, ooze.
I just see the big, intimidating Dragonborn running like hell. And I'm like, what the hell?
His warhammer is steaming with a toxic fume at the same time as it's smoothened out from the ooze. Totally.
He gone
Okay.
fucked my warhammer.
Yeah. Initiative round 10. Because Aldrich whispered, a thing happens. Oh no. They
Come on.
they stay put. It's Aldrich's turn. What do you want to do, Aldrich?
Does Orchek know that Lannister is nearby?
Not at all. No, you are worlds away from Lannister.
Okay, then by that measure of stretch, does he know that Torrent is running away like a chicken?
No, again,
Fuck
miles away.
off.
You,
Okay,
You see,
okay.
your world is 5 feet, which is covered by these commoners, a guard, and the rest of the world is bats. Your existence
he
is
puts
bats.
down the drum, he drops it into
Yeah.
his pocket.
Yeah.
He realizes, fuck, in his mind, he was right after Torland. Shit, I owe him apology. Shit. Must have burnt his clothes as a wee lad. Shit, have I really fucked up this bad? Right, he sort of crouches down next to the guy he's squatting on. Oh, hey, guy. He pulls out the rope. How much rope do I have in feet?
You have 25. You have 50 feet of hempen rope. So
Excellent.
you want to
Right.
tie 5. You want to tie 10 people together, don't you?
Maybe. Well, first of all, the guy who he is literally fucking uncomfortable. You've got to go. He just picks him up and he chucks him to where he believes his mate is, which was about there. So he's going for a ride.
Could you please pick a person for me? Could you pick a person for? Oh, by the way, this guy beside you, he seems to have been roughed up. He's got some welts. He's got some bruises. Now, pick a person you want to chuck, please, because you're actually by a tiefling, as it happens. Yeah, you're by a tiefling over here.
Hang on, 2 secs. I'm not moving. I'm just checking something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy who I'm sitting on. Who is he like? What is he like?
He is
sort of
hurt as
stare at the
well.
guy?
Yeah, you can see him through the
Okay,
swarm
yes.
of bats. Yeah, you can chuck him if you like.
Okay, that's fine. He's literally chucking him to where Lannister is. That's where Torland was nearby. So surely he should be found.
Oh, you mean
That is
Zach, right?
My one action.
Not Lannister.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
give
sorry.
me
Not
a
harass.
athletics check. The women and children. Give me an athletics check to chuck this guy.
He's
Oh,
been chucked-
wonderful. Yeah, so you chuck him forward. He goes into the pit, and
Oh,
he will
come
make a
on!
dexterity saving throw as he's
Fuck!
hurt. He's hurt, and he's
He would
ju-
have thrown him in a day.
Oh, good. He failed. This guy
Oh, come
scrambles and crawls down as he falls into the pit. All you can't even hear much with the squealing of bats, and then
No.
you hear a second later a thump as you hear him like echo into a cavern below.
Fucking hell. No.
Oh yeah, full damage.
I think all the citizen is gonna die because of
Ah,
Aldrich.
wait, hang
Did any
on.
of us realise that or see Ultric just kill a human?
Oh, he actually gets to
The head is
live.
right in front of me. Can I use my reaction to grab this guy?
I'm
He's alive with
sorry.
this shit.
I'm sorry, Mr. Person who wants to do a reaction, but I don't believe you're anywhere in this pit. It's only Aldrich in the cave.
Well, I was next.
It was there.
You
Yeah, where
said
are
that
you?
he-
Where are you?
I'm Zach.
It's there.
Oh, there you are. I have GM layer
The
things.
guy was here.
Yeah, I have
So,
GM layer
I wanted
things
to see if
that
I could
made
grab
you hidden. You can absolutely give me a catch of some kind, a dexterity saving throw on his part.
Please.
Because yeah, 5 feet, you can see him. Why has he got a thing on him?
Oh,
Yep,
I tried.
you did try, and
I'll give him my inspiration.
all right, spent.
No, well done.
Roll me another dexterity saving throw, please. Hey, you catch this dude as he's about to
Just a
slide
friend.
into the pit. You catch him dramatically, hand around his wrist, as he's just like looking at you desperately, as he's just been hucked by this angry, erratic, volatile dwarf. As you're his. Oh yeah, you touch him. And his hand freezes over. No, it doesn't. Doesn't freeze over. Doesn't
Okay,
freeze over.
can I do my next sort of free minor action?
Oh,
With that rope I put
That
out?
was an action to chuck him. What's your next thing you want to do?
Well, as a free action, he already did say he was dropping the rope on the floor. guys, just hold the fucking rope and just put it around your wrist. And he just sort of gives it to that person. Just pass it on.
The person like puts their hands up and backs away, like no.
Yeah.
Oh, do I take damage?
No, you see.
If I back away?
Now, this is where I'm gonna have you give me persuasion at disadvantage for
Can I
2 reasons.
intimidate him?
Extreme.
Oh yeah, you can
disadvantage.
intimidate them with advantage
Put
if you
the
like.
fucking rope on and be hurt by a bat on the way out, or I swear to God, I will break it. fucking jaw.
Oh wow! Oh, I've never had this before. Great. Okay, yeah, that's a great intimidation. So this woman grabs it with terror in her eyes.
Pass it on. Wrap
yeah.
it around you and pass it on.
Yeah.
He's whispering angrily.
Yeah, I get you. Because you said whispering, you will not take another point of the bat
Thank you.
damage. Okay, busy round. Things happen outside of your control.
Spiraling, I'd say.
Spiraling.
Firing downward, no stairs.
Emerging over here appears this large giant rat. And then emerging over here comes another giant rat. Then another giant rat. Then another giant rat. The giant rat moves. Oh, this one actually does get there. Then another giant rat. Yeah.
I feel like we're making a lot of noise.
You are making so much noise. Then another giant rat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is the Orc scenario all over again.
And then some other shit happens. And that's their turn.
Just remember, we have Aldrich to thanks for.
Yeah, Lannister.
Accepted.
It's your turn, Lannister.
Right, okay. I'm gonna see that thing. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Pounding the shit out of that turtle shell. I wouldn't say I was running. I was just gaining distance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around. And I'm gonna whisper, "Hey, over here!" And I'm gonna use compelled duel, kind of like just throw a pebble at him.
Oh, rad. Okay. Yeah, I like it. So, wisdom saving throw. Okay. You attempt to compel a creature. Well, it doesn't say the condition is charmed. So, this could work out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay. Wisdom saving throw. It's not that wise, and it fails. Very nice. Very
Right,
nice.
so it's targeting me now, yeah?
It must. Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna also run back out here.
Very
I'll have to
nice.
bring it out into the open.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Nice one, Lannister. But yeah, it
And that's-
must. If he tries to hit something else, it's just going to be disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yep. So I'm gonna try tank this bastard.
There's more than 3 feet away from you. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
No,
So
it's
okay,
cool.
good.
It's cool. It's
Yeah,
cool.
is it?
It's if it tries to move away. If it moves
Okay.
in, then we're all cool.
Cool.
Yeah. No, radical. Absolutely radical. As long as nobody else hits it, it will focus Lannister, which is awesome. Very nice. Okay. Good round. I think that's your spell slot spent now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was spent before, even. However,
Are you?
Now, quick question: does this like darkness is still there?
Zachariah, do you continue to concentrate on your darkness?
How long's it been?
Less than 10 minutes.
Has it been more than a minute?
Yeah.
Well, then it would have ended already.
No, it lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So do
Yeah,
you
I
just
probably would have
continue?
dropped it.
Alrighty. Boof. Darkness is dropped.
Waste my spell slot. Oh, I think I would have had to have dropped it. Yeah, I had to drop it anyway for Armor of Agathis.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, concentration spells, I get. Okay, so twist. Well, yeah, Zachariah, it's your go. So, free action, you drop it out. You are still in the middle of these bat situations. You are considered part of the cluster, even as you're, you know, freezing a bunch of them. How do you choose to proceed? You can see out enough to see that a swarm of giant rats are beginning to make their way in.
I'm going to... First, can I have a... Can I use him to pull this guy up who's, like, just holding my hand?
Oh, yeah, you can just move him around, and essentially you can just... You're basically holding him. You can just plop him to the other side, and that would be totally allowable.
Okay, I find myself in an interesting situation. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take a swing with my greatsword, using green flame blade.
Oh, damn.
Oh, by the way, you weren't here for this, but I think we established that hurting the bats is like there's so many of them that you're not gonna. There's like too many. So
it was using
damage is not the way out of this situation.
Okay.
Sitting down and shutting up is, as we discovered 5 turns ago, but Altric wasn't paying attention to.
I think we should ignore the bats, maybe. I don't know. That's for now.
I wish I could.
I kind of this guy next to me that I've just pulled out. You say he looks injured. Is he conscious?
He's conscious and injured. Yes. No. Definitely.
I tell him and the tiefling girl, stay quiet, stay low, get everyone out.
Yeah, they get that, but they're like, the bats get more agitated with noise. Your dwarf friend is keeping them here. As soon as it quiets down, they'll
I've
go
not
back
heard
underneath.
I've not heard him for a while.
Oh,
He
you
seems to be
heard
whispering
him.
now.
You heard him. I mean, you weren't here.
You said I didn't hear him when he was whispering at everyone.
Well, he chucked that guy into the pit. You would have seen him do that in order to catch him.
I mean, in terms of what you heard, you missed the part where he brought out some drums and started banging them, echoing into this
I
cave.
think I just got back from that.
Could he have heard that over the bat screeching?
yeah, no. You are a very loud dwarf. You made the
I
effort.
can't hear him at this moment.
No, not at this moment.
He
no.
seems to have calmed down at the moment when Torlin shouted at him.
A relative term, but yes.
Well, I don't actually. He's not my friend. I've only just met him.
Yeah.
So I can't really do anything about him, and I don't know exactly where he is within this swarm thing, as I can't see.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, you think he's an asshole. He took out your goblin informant that you were interrogating. He's just causing nothing but trouble for your fellow Nightstoners. Honestly, maybe this asshole could be put down. That may be the best use of your time right now.
The bats aren't hurting the people, are they?
The people are making an effort to crouch down, not move, and keep quiet. So no, they are not.
Who's this blonde fellow with the lovely hair next to me?
You can see him. That is actually a dwarf. A dwarf of some very fetching features for as far as dwarfs go. It seems well made. And you've... Oh, sorry, you are a local. Yeah, you know that this is Morak Urgrey, the owner of the inn.
Can I just ask Morak how many people are near him? He would know, I imagine, seeing as he was here before the bats started swarming.
Yeah, so you're talking to him while bats continue to fly across your view, and you ask him how many there are?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so he gives the count, which is 2, 4, 6, 10, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20,
I mean, just
22.
his side of the hole was kind of what I was going for.
Oh, inside of the hole, nobody.
His side of the hole.
Oh, 8.
Okay. I pass him my 50 feet of rope.
Yeah.
I give one end to the guard behind me.
Yeah.
And I give the other half to Morand and just tell him to pass it back and tell everyone to crawl along the rope, following the rope. To pass that knowledge back.
The point is, if you move, you get hurt. If you go quiet, the bats go.
Do I have a general idea of the direction in which Ordric is from?
Oh, yeah, you know
knew
that
which
he's
way
up
the
the
person was
north.
from.
Yeah, he's somewhere up the top there.
Oh yeah, I guess this guy that I've just caught would be some
literally.
crazy dwarf just threw me.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Well then, in that case, I'm gonna, I assume seeing as I'm 5 foot of it and I'm aware the hole is there, I could jump over the hole?
Sure. You may attempt so, yeah.
Well, if I move 10 feet back...
Alright, firstly, you move through 5 feet of bats, you take 1 point, more bats die. Yeah.
And then I can jump up to 12 feet by doing a 10-foot run up.
No, you don't need to make that jump. You're on level ground as long as you're not inside that hole itself.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna jump it then.
Yeah,
I'm standing. I don't need to move back.
You don't.
But I am gonna I'm gonna use my movement up, just like wandering around inside the bats and just freeze a few of them.
You freeze a bunch, and they all sort of freeze against you and go into the ground. That'll be another 2 hit points off your temporary.
Okay.
Alright, awesome. Yeah, so you can see
then-
Ultric commanding others as they are terrifyingly huddling and grasping at a rope, passing it around as he demands them to.
I just like hold a hand up in front of Ortrek and just like start crouching and put a finger in front of my lips.
Orchard gives the thumbs up, and he points at the rope and the people.
I just just kind of make like the like sign where you put your hands in front of your face and just like bring them down like slowly and repeatedly, like just calm down and wait it out.
Orchard cocks his head like a dog. He is not looking at that.
Yay.
And Ben shakes his head and says no. And he points back towards where he came from. As far as he's concerned, when battle ended, you must remember, battle was not over. He came here because there was more noise. As far as he's aware, combat's still going on, and new enemies, but combat is still going on.
You said you're not raging anymore, though?
Correct. He's no longer raging.
I'm gonna try and take a swipe at you with my greatsword.
Oh,
Yeah.
outstanding! It was about time. Do you do it non-lethally?
Yes, obviously.
Excellent. Roll to attack.
How is he looking?
Orchard eyes widen.
He is looking bloodied. A great sword could down him.
Okay. Yeah.
That is an excellent hit. A brilliant hit. Roll that damage. Yes. Yes, so you don't take him with the blunt end, you don't take him with the sharp end, you take him with the huge fat side of your sword as you just bash him across the head.
Smack him in the head with my pommel because he's quite close.
Oh,
so I
yeah,
wouldn't want...
yeah. That's more realistic, I guess.
And then I just kind of put my finger up to everyone else and do the crouching thing again.
Yes, totally. You may have actually just saved their lives, to be honest.
Well, let's not speak too soon because of the other creatures in this.
Yeah,
cabin.
there are those other creatures.
Orchard still remember this.
Probably.
We'll see.
Not if he never wakes up.
You know,
Do a consent to see if your memory survives.
I mean, what was your hexblade? Who did you make a pact with? Or were you one of those edgy people that had a hexblade that was your pact?
My sword is my pact.
Yeah. Okay. Twist, it's your turn. It's up to you. Kill the rats. Someone must.
I assume I can see the rat from here.
You can see it, but those stalagmites are providing some cover along with that 10-foot high ledge.
What about that one?
Ooh.
Let's see.
Yeah, totally. Totally clean shot.
Now, something. 5, 10.
Yeah, you can shoot from there. Although
15.
maybe the ogre body is a bit tall, given that you're on the ground level and you're a small thing. You maybe want to climb over it.
Climb up?
You cut out for me there.
Can I climb up here?
You can climb up there with an acrobatics check.
Yeah, if I can climb up there, should be able to shoot this thing. Right?
Acrobatics.
Yeah, why don't you just shoot this one though?
He wants a vantage point higher up and not to have the ogre in his way. Although you're very welcome to climb the ogre and make no check at all.
Let's see. Do I want to tempt myself with acrobatic? I have already +3. But that is a very good high ground.
It is. It is.
There.
The rats would also have to climb it.
Let's see if I can get up there.
Okay.
That would make me 30 feet sharp.
Okay, yeah, let's see. Yeah, you
Well,
pass.
acrobat.
Yep, you pass and you get up there just fine.
That one, I have a heartbreaker, so I should be able to shoot that one and that one.
Oh yeah, you do. You do indeed. Very nice.
But-
Click
But
the
first, I'm going
Hordebreaker
to
for me.
hunters.
Yeah, Hunter's
First, I'm
Mark.
going to hunters mark this guy.
Nice. Yes. Now click and recall your your horde breaker, so we can all read the details. Okay, so once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature.
That's so useful.
Yes, in this situation, definitely. Not when dealing with giants, but certainly in this case. So, yeah, excellent twist.
Yeah.
Roll that attack.
The second one that get hit is not gonna get Hunter's Mark damage though.
No, it's not.
But this one does.
Okay, yeah, but go right ahead. Whoa! Very nice. That rat is pinned. He is rat kebab.
And then the second.
Yep, you roll to attack. That rat. Oh, that rat also dies as you
Nice.
as you like pierce into his heart and it squeals out and writhes there.
When he said they, I'm a bit relieved. When he said they were dire rats, I was imagining like things the size of dogs. I was like,
Oh, these are the things the size of dogs, truly.
oh, okay.
But
Alright.
they are
Like a chihuahua.
well, they're not chihuahua. They are bigger. They are,
Right.
but like no, they're still quite squishy.
Not like wolf size. Right.
No, they aren't wolf-sized rats.
Okay.
And as a free action, I'm gonna tell Lannister and the tall man, the tall dwarf.
Yep, Torland.
The tall dwarf.
Yeah.
Toe dwarf.
I think like Twiz would probably say that the tall dwarf because she doesn't know like his name entirely yet.
It's true. You only
Um,
learn one syllable at a time.
giant rat, 11 o'clock. Just like want to let you know, guys know.
I'm on it.
Nice.
And that is his turn.
Although I think you have a great situation with your horde breaker to be cleaning these rats. Very nice.
I'm gonna help with the rats, I reckon.
Okay.
Because I can't. I don't want to help with. I don't want to interrupt the compelled duel. So.
Yeah. Speaking of, that compelled duel is taking effect now. This black pudding begins to ooze its way around. Now, Mr. Turtle, I don't think you can make an attack of opportunity while they're in the shell, can you?
Let me check. I never tried that before because this is not my collector.
Yeah. Confident it doesn't.
You can't do any action and have disadvantage on dex saving throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna rule that it can't really. But hey,
Yeah.
perfectly defense mode activated. So the ooze dashes over to you to sliver up as quickly as it can as it bears down upon you.
Shit.
And that's its
Never
turn.
mind. Okay.
It is now Wartle's turn. You can stay in defense mode if you like.
Don't you
Just don't damage the ooze because it'll break the compelled duel.
Okay. But I can like go past it without provoke attack opportunity, right?
No,
Yeah.
you will provoke an attack of
But
opportunity.
it can't attack anyone but Lannister, right?
That's incorrect. If it tries, it will make that attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because this is the best time to get the heck out.
Yeah.
At least into some area where he can like get the leg loop. You can only do a bonus action to emerge.
Oh, okay. Bonus action to come out of the shell. Action to disengage, and your movement action to go around this ooze.
Yep, definitely gonna try that.
It has disadvantage on everything but me, but can't attack anything of it other than me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's see. The bat sound is all gone, right? Or is it just start to
The
subside?
bat sounds are still very much there.
Let's see. Yeah, he can't go through the south because of the stone.
That's
Had to
true.
be the north.
He could
So, yeah.
shimmy by between the stone and the ledge.
He can try. Just go ahead and attack me at disadvantage.
Yes, now just to confirm. On a fail save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by divine demand. It has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you. Each time it attempts to move a space... No, okay. So, no, it will absolutely be able to make an attack against Mr. Thingy. Alright, that is at disadvantage, that is a 9. So, no luck. Torland Waterfinger, it's your turn.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move adjacent so I don't provoke an attack of opportunity.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Lannister. I can see he's clearly trying to do like a one-on-one samurai type deal. So I pat him on the back and I'm like, "You got this, big boy." And I use my action to disengage and the 20 feet of my movement to go here.
Right. I'm reading the situation.
Or should I go there?
That's up to you.
Let me see.
I was just reading the description. It does not say it is a concentration spell.
No, it's not.
So you can actually keep yours on you.
Yeah, I know.
I have never really done that, so that's awesome.
All right. So I'm going to move over there.
Radness. Go for
I'm
it.
gonna give him a nod, and I'm just gonna silently stare.
So
down this
you have
creature.
a +2 to AC.
That's
which
correct.
Awesome.
a black ooze is a deadly foe, so you will need that.
Yeah.
So I guess Wartle can help you if you run into some trouble.
Certainly. Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Wonderful. Nice and efficient.
Thank
Okay.
you. That's how Torlin does it.
Yeah, I like it.
Maximizing every action. Altric's been wasting like 5 turns in a bat cave.
And when it works, so it works really well.
So the bat's turn. They shall see if they're still angst up. Much more calmer now that Aldrich is deceased.
Oh yeah, weird.
But the bats continue to remain. Just flying around on victory loops. It is Aldrich's turn. Aldrich, you are not dying. You are stable. But you are knocked out. Now it is the enemy's go.
You.
Ah, I've got it. Alright, Roll20 has this wrong. Page 275 of the player's handbook. Shield of Faith is a concentration.
Oh, let me. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm definitely. So that means that Twiss's thing is broken. His +1. That means my shield of
Okay.
faith is broken. I think I am gonna commit to having cast it on Lannister because he is in a deadly situation.
Ah,
So
good.
I'll take off shield of faith off myself, and yeah, cool.
Alright, awesome. Your +1, that comes from your channel divinity, right?
Oh no, I cast magic weapon on.
Ah.
I have a spell called magic weapon, and I cast it. It was like my first round of this whole encounter.
Gotcha.
I cast it on Twiss.
Your channel divinity, +1 on a weapon or armor. Did
Yes.
you give that to anybody?
I gave it to myself.
Ah.
It's my warhammer.
Ah. You and the use might be a good fit, actually, with that, but I shan't say more. Now then, it is the enemy's turn. A rat approaches. Another rat approaches. A rat approaches.
Another one. And another one. And another one.
Cool.
A rat dashes. Another
Torrance,
rat
yeah.
dashes.
Mauled by rats.
Yeah. So
it's almost like the barbarian thing, isn't it now?
that'll be free. Oh, and they have advantage because of pat tactics. So that's
Cool.
going to be 3 rat attacks.
Alright, just
Raticate,
roll those. I've got an AC of 18, so
Yeah.
I'll just say that up front so you can
Yeah.
tell me how many attacks hit.
Raticate, use bite or
I'm
hyperfang.
up.
That's
I
a
am at
23.
full health, so
That's
yep,
a
that
20.
hits.
That's a 22. And that's a 15. In
Okay,
total,
so
you
all but
take
one.
14 points of piercing damage.
Yep, I'm fine.
Nice one. Not as
Um,
fine as you care to admit, being bloodied, but yeah.
So that's I'm at 19 and okay.
Yeah.
I'm at cool.
Very
Just took me
nice.
down to half health.
Very nice. Following that, this goblin, this one, and then this one comes to here, and they basically ready an action, which is if anything gets closer, they're going to start shooting things. While you see another dude come out as he's observing the scene, and he looks like this. He looks sort of large and in charge for a smaller size, but he looks armed and he looks like he's looking and viewing the scene as he's seeing how this is going to unfold. Okay, Lannister, it's your turn.
Right. So I have an AC of 20.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Sweet. Is it worth me healing myself before I attack this bastard?
Ooh, difficult. It takes your action.
You go all damage. I don't know. I don't even know if you can even fight a black pudding one-on-one.
Oh, he's Lannister. He can do it.
Level 3.
He's a Lannister. Doesn't matter what level. Oh, he can fight a black pudding. Oh, he can fight. Oh, brilliant.
Cool.
Okay, so remember that is not a +5 Warhammer, it's a +4 Warhammer. And furthermore, you now have a +3 Warhammer, as yet again, when it enters the ooze, it becomes a little bit more blunt, a little bit less.
No Warhammer. By the end of this, I'm gonna have no Warhammer.
When it gets to -5,
I can make you a new one.
yeah. When it gets to -5, your Warhammer is spent. It will be just a stump. Anyway, good round. It is now Zachariah's turn.
Have any of the... So what's going on with the bats?
The bats are calming down now that they have the opportunity to calm down. But now you have to let nature take its course to let them recline back into their subterranean dwelling.
Guess that means I can't do anything.
Well, you can come back out and help your buddies.
Well, if I move, then it'll set them off again, you said.
It's true, but after 2 points off your temporary hit points, a few more bats die, you'll be out, this issue will resolve itself, and you can be with your bros.
I don't know if there's anything on out there, though.
That's fair enough.
Orchik was pointing back outside frantically.
He did
Trying
do that.
to inform combat. He was trying to warn him. I've only got greatsworded.
Oh, you act like you didn't deserve it.
Oh, no. He doesn't know what my answers were.
It's gonna be another wipe.
It is true that he did point towards the entryway rather eagerly. There was that moment.
I guess I would just kind of try to sneak out anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, as I go past, I'm gonna hand my dagger to this guy.
Yeah, totally. You do so. He just takes it as you walk by. You don't get any more points of damage done to you, as the bats are a little bit thinner on the ground after you have frozen so many of them. And
I thought you said I was going to take 2 more this turn. Is that including or not including those 2?
it's not including because you took the leap, and it turns out the bats are actually much more passive now.
Now that there's no noise, I guess.
Yeah, there's less noise in the immediate vicinity.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... So that's 5 feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to there.
Well, let's see your token move. Ah, cool. So, right over here, you find yourself in some rather gross water. Just to cover this. Yeah, so this place kind of reeks. This smells of... This smells kind of toxic, and it smells a bit farty, you know? A bit sulfurous, you know? Not pleasant. But either way, it's not that much of a difficult thing for you to work with.
Okay. I'm then gonna Eldritch Blast the closest
Giant rat. Yeah.
rat. Then.
Go for it, my dude. Very nice. Roll that damage. That is a blasted rat.
Very good.
Yeah, that is 1 rat. Shish kebabbed.
Start knocking these rats out.
Yeah, nice one.
That's my turn.
Twist, it's your turn. And with your vantage point, you can shoot over Lannister, and you can start attacking rats. And you have the perfect shot to avoid Torland.
Yep, so that would be, that should be able to shoot 2 rats, right?
Yeah. I'll allow that.
First thing first, that one gonna get Hunter's Mark.
Okay, yes.
The first one?
Oh god, it's just so many arrows. So many. That is a great hit. You, again, just headshot that rat. No problem. No effort. Done. And yeah, Horde Breaker. You can get rolled right on to another attack. And you have pack tactics because of Torland. Yeah, that is a hit. Now this rat is actually still hanging in there. It's bloodied, but you shot it in the back legs. So
Well, actually, as a bonus action, can't he switch his hunter's mark from a thing he just
he
kills?
already
to the new thing?
did at the beginning of this round to put the hunter's
Okay.
mark
Yeah, I already
on the
used
new
it.
rat.
Okay. Alright. Cool.
But good thinking, good thinking.
Just trying.
Yep, it is now the Black Pudding's turn. The Black Pudding has one target, one goal, one opportunity that comes once in a lifetime.
Will he take it?
Yeah. Alright, it tries to hit you and it's a wide miss. Unable to penetrate that armor. And man, you're avoiding a lot of damage, I gotta say.
Oh, fuck.
The will of Moradin protects.
The bludgeoning damage is nothing. The acid damage, which you would be resistant to.
Resistant to, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I like
now,
this.
yeah, no, this is a good fight. I mean, if it can land, it would be heavy, but no. You have the right team. Wartle, it's over to you.
Water's gonna 5 10s, 3 actions, asking Rennes says, do you need help with that goop?
Do you need help
I've
with the
got
black
this.
cum stain?
I've got this as I'm just wrestling this giant fuck.
Oh yeah.
Great image.
And he's like, alright, I left you dealing with this desert jelly.
You know what? I like to think it's doing a bit of this, and you're just like, your feet are still open, and it's not grappling you. You're just bashing it from all sides.
Okay, so I suppose I will leave. I will keep calm and will leave you deal with this monster. Can I
Yeah.
pass through that thing?
Now that is a tight squeeze. For a heavy and thick turtle shell. So I'm actually going to say there isn't a lot of squeezing for you here because of that turtle shell. So no.
Yeah, I might have to go on an alternate route, so let me do it again.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I can't squish to any of this, right?
You can squeeze through that portion, yeah.
That one, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
And this one?
Yeah. But
Alright.
40 feet takes you here, and now you're
And
going to have
that
to dash to
probably-
go further.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, that's probably my turn.
Okay. Torland Rortfinger, it's your turn.
Okay. The question is, do I dodge or do I? So what the goblins? Did you say they're going to shoot anything that comes closer?
They look like they are armed with short bows, they're aiming forward, and their motivation is unclear. And their readied actions are also unclear. What conditions they
Okay.
have are
I'm just gonna take the dodge action and just gonna break dance in place.
Oh, rad. Okay. Nice.
Are you sure you not want to hit any rat?
No, because I don't know, if I hit something, I can leave myself wide open, and I'm just
Okay.
surrounded by rats. These I'm staring down the barrel of 3 bow wielding goblins. I think just making it as difficult as possible for people to hit me is the best course of action.
Nice.
And I'll just grab all the attention from everyone, and just kind of try and dodge everything.
Okay.
Water's gonna say like, show off.
Nice. Nice. Okay, yeah. Bats' turn. The bats are much more chill. They have been allowed to chill, and they will employ even greater levels of chill. There we go. There we go. The bats finally calm the fuck down.
Yay!
No longer being constantly drummed in their head by drums and what have you. They fly back underneath to the subterranean area, cave, beneath all the guards. And they
Does
leave.
Ultrek wake up and say, "Yeah, I did it"?
Roll me a d4, Ultric.
A D4. I'm gonna take that. Rolling.
Excellent. Unless magically healed, you will wake up in the next 2 hours.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yes. And that's him. Now this dude, he barks something in Goblin. He just goes, and does anybody speak Goblin?
No.
Alrighty. So, firstly, this one.
Ultrek's head does.
Oh. Firstly, a short bow is going to be sent for Mr. Torland.
Alright. Glad I took that dodge action.
Yeah, that is a 13. Another one is going to go for the short bow. Now, at disadvantage, that is an 18.
Alright. Oh, my AC is 18, so that still hits, doesn't it?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Defenders lose.
Alright.
You take 5 points of piercing damage, while this one kind of takes the bow back into its being, takes out a scimitar, and heads off into the dark.
Oh shit, there's more.
Okay, all right, and this one looks a bit more like in control. It looks a bit more satisfied with itself. What have we got here? What are you? What are you? What are you? Ah, you're one of these. Okay, so this dude is rocking some javelins, and he's going to step up over to these pile of stones, and he's going to start throwing them over at you, Torland. Now you are already dancing, so disadvantage. And yeah, these are both misses. But he still looks proud that he aimed them over to you, and he says more.
How many javelins has he got left?
He spent them.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just makes more like noises. Alright, Lannister, you and the ooze. It's like the Power Rangers movie with Ivan
I'm
Ooze.
just constantly just pounding with my warhammer as it's slowly melting.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, hold on. Bear with 1 sec.
Oh, eat the ooze. It will empower your acid breath. That is a miss.
And this, yeah. Fuck. Can I use my inspiration?
Of course.
Yeah, cool.
Now,
I mean, it would have been a 23.
yes. You don't
Oh, it
really
would have
have
been
the
23.
23.
Okay. That's
Although
close.
that 23 would instead be a 21. Just to clarify, because you have a -2 Warhammer. Should edit. But yes, that is a hit. Roll
Cool.
to attack. Excellent. You do a bit more damage as you smack the ooze, and you now have a -3 Warhammer.
I know
Stop
what I'm
using
doing.
that.
Have you got any other weapons to rely on?
I've got a javelin.
Okay, I know what Torland's next move is going to be then.
Psst, he could do with magical weapons of some kind.
Yeah, I'm just saying, maybe.
He shouldn't have spunked the smites early.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking.
To be fair, I didn't expect this to pop off in quite
Oh,
the way it
yeah,
has.
no.
No, did I?
Kirby, it's up to you to control the warlock again, please.
Oh, was he disconnected? Is he?
I
Oh
guess
shit.
so.
Oh fuck. What
Kill the rats.
what was he halfway through doing?
He was helping Torland. Helping Torland.
Yeah. Okay.
Kill
Right.
rats.
Alright. Is there anything I can do, like, twice? Is it worth me walking over there or using Electric Blast? Eldritch Blast?
You guys are starting to be on the uphill, you know, on the recovery, so mopping up is really just a suitable course of action at this point.
No, but he's asking, is there a way he can attack with a bonus action and attack
Both
with
of- yeah.
action? Or,
Yeah,
do
trying
any
to
of your
both.
spells? Do any of your spells say bonus action when you click on the cog?
Don't think he does.
I don't. Yes, I'm not looking. I'll just Eldritch Blast one of them then, I guess.
Cool.
Do I have to walk up like there? Would you say to get that one?
I
Yeah,
remember that
the,
book.
the other rats are just on the floor, so.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, that's a hit. Definitely roll damage. Oh, the rat was on 2 hit points. The rat squeaks a bit as you squeak him. Nice. Okay, Twist. It's your turn
Okay.
now.
Take care of him.
I think I can make a shot on there, but I can't take the shot on the one below me.
But there's one here. There's one here.
Yes, you can. Yeah, so you can
Okay.
do those 2 rats.
Do you want to move your hunter's mark?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I move the hunter's mark. I'm probably. I will move on this guy instead. That one is almost dead.
Yeah. Done. All right, let's see it.
No, that's the wrong one. This one.
Oh, okay. Now this one is going to have half cover because of the stalagmites that you're shooting around.
Yeah, but first I'm gonna try that one first.
Go for it.
He had a few more hit points.
Pack tactics because of Torland.
Yep.
I'm useful.
You are. Come on, twist. Roll that attack. That's a great attack. That giant rat dies.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and that one is half cover. What does
Yeah.
what is
Plus
the
5
penalty?
AC.
But you have advantage because of pack tactics, right?
You do.
Okay.
You do. That is a hit. And that rat is also
Is
going
that-
to be deratted.
Eradicate.
Eradicated. Inspiration for the pun. Inspiration.
Nice. I
Lovely.
need to start making more puns.
Yes. Alright. Now, the black pudding. Gonna try to get you. It fails. It cannot land a hit on Mr. Paladin. Wartle, it's over to you.
Alright. Walter's gonna quarterstaff this rat and make sure he's on the floor.
Yes.
And also claw. Just for good keeping.
Wonderful. Oh! That
The
is...
crit that nobody needed.
No. That rat explodes. And I will delete that because that rat has exploded in pure monk rage and might and precision.
I suppose I can't claw if I move more than that. Let me check that again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You've still got 15 more movement.
If I go there, can I still claw?
Yeah. If you can separate your attacks across your movement.
Okay. Claw.
Oh, well done. Yes, go with the claw.
Eat this turtle claw.
Yeah, he has to eat the turtle claw as you scratch him, and he cries out and goes, "Ah!"
Holy cow, he might actually win this.
Yeah, don't attack! He says, suddenly breaking out into common. Torland, it's your turn.
Okay, here's my turn. I'm going to rush back. I'm gonna come over here, and I say, Lannister, catch! And I chuck in my warhammer.
Very nice. You were out of
And the
spell
so
slots.
my warhammer is
Magical.
it's a light kind of like it's not a big heavy thing. It's it's got some finesse to it, and on the smashing end it's got the symbol of my Moradin's make, which is a crescent moon resting on an anvil. Just checking in some extra flavour here. Why not?
Oh yeah, no,
And it's currently blessed with Moradin's power, meaning it's a +1 warhammer.
oh beautiful.
Enjoy.
Oh, beautiful. And when he grabs it, it becomes a legendary dwarven thrower. No. No, excellent. You just chuck it, and yeah, because he is surrounded by the ooze for more flavor, why don't you give me a little, no, you catch it, Lannister. And a bolt of lightning strikes down into the warhammer. And
Yeah. From the roof of the cave.
yeah, from the roof of the cave. It actually was a droplet that caught a little bit of light.
Moradin
is with
smiles
you.
upon you.
Yes, absolutely. You have a magical +1 warhammer to bash this shit up. Torland, you are unarmed, and that is a great
That's
round.
right. At least I have my. I've got my hand axe. At
Yeah.
least.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've
But
got
that
one
is the
spell. I've
coolest
got-
thing you have. That got to be a coolest thing. Like in terms of like if this is a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost inspiration worthy.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, it's inspiration worthy. Totally. You did an action that was detrimental to yourself, but contributed to your team, or was just cool and epic. Yeah, inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay, Ultric, you are asleep, but you
Check
twitch.
dreams and fire.
Ah,
I've
yeah,
just
and
got the
Moradin. You kind of go. Oh, Moradin. Oh, bash the fuckers' heads in. Oh, I'm smelling soot of the ashes of my friends. There we go. I think that's your turn. Is that fair? Is that accurate?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. Okay. Now, this dude, he is going to say he's actually going to break out into common, though he's still a bit angry. He's still a bit like goblin and whatnot. But he basically says, Hark has a pretty lady back there in the cave. Don't kill Hark, or else Hark kills her. And he basically gets his men, his 2 goblins, just line some crossbows over to the monk. And basically, he's decided that now that things are looking a bit tits up, he's going to start bringing out his trump card and see about negotiating with you guys.
Right.
What ladies do you have that should be matters about?
She's a pretty lady. She has a very fancy robe on. She was with a squished fat one.
Ooh.
The squish fat one.
Yeah, big. Well, not big. Flat lady in a fancy house.
Ah. Shall I say what I think it is? I mean, Torland isn't really there for this interaction. Should I say
go.
what I think it is?
Yeah,
Yeah. This is gonna be the heir to the castle. This is gonna be the last Nanda.
The last. You know what? If in my head, I heard that as, oh shit, this is the last Nando's.
I know. That's what I'm saying. When you said Nanda, they kept on talking about Nanda. I think I made a quick little joke about, oh, she's very cheeky as well, but no one got it.
Oh, I didn't get that at all. Are Nando's known for being cheeky?
Cheeky Nando's. Come on.
I don't go to Nando's. I'm not in the know.
Well, it's not. I don't know. It was a meme. Anyway.
Yeah. So I guess that's his turn. As the black pudding continues, Lannister, you're still fighting a black pudding, but you have the warhammer of Dumafoy and Moradin in your hand.
The Maker's Mark is the name of the warhammer.
Yeah, the Maker's Mark.
I was rolling around on the floor with him, smashing him in the face.
Excellent.
Right,
yeah. Whoa. The first one was a hit.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Yeah.
Oh, outstanding. Yeah, no, 11 points of bludgeoning damage for sure, and yeah, +1 magical. So yeah, nice. And this ooze has a lot of ways to go before it starts really hurting, but it's still wobbly. It's a bit of a wobbly jelly. Zachariah, his turn. He gives an Eldritch Blast to the ooze, I think, because that is a great turn where he can just start chipping away at the ooze.
Suppose so. I mean, are we cool breaking the one-on-one-ness? Yeah, I think maybe if the goblins aren't attacking us anymore.
Yeah,
so.
I think we can.
Yeah. All right.
Trying to save my ass. Right.
I mean, I do like the one-on-one-ness, but I'm just thinking he has a turn to spend. Those 3 are in negotiations. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
really
I think time to seriously put the damage on this ooze.
Yeah.
Now that everything else. Maybe Wartle can negotiate and say like, just help us kill this ooze first.
It's a good idea.
That is going to be a hit on the ooze, so you can roll force damage.
Oh.
Excellent. Magnificent. Well spent. Twist, it's over to you.
I suppose I'm looking at the black handsome dragon and making the eye like, do you need any more help?
Right as he's in the middle of this surrounding ooze.
As the goop like almost consume him.
Yeah. Totally.
I suppose I should. That's my and I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on that back pudding.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Very good. Oh, now we can really put the hurt on it. This is
Yeah.
great. This is so good.
Even if the arrow like does so little, you know, the hunter's mark will chip in. Oh, outstanding. Let me just check damage. Immunities. No, yeah, we'll take all of that. Yep. Yeah. Damn. A whole 13 points of damage as the ooze is wobbling and jiggling even more. The arrow is dissolved inside of it. But yeah, I mean, it's being hurt. It continues to be abused as an ooze. It is the ooze's turn.
The ooze will lose.
It has been attacked by another enemy. It can finally make a wisdom saving throw. It not once. It continues to fight.
It really wants to digest that
rolls
guy.
a 21 on the paladin. Okay, Mr. Paladin, your armor. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Wait. Okay. Shield of Faith is its separate thing. Your armor, your scale mail, takes a -1, so your AC is gonna lower by 1. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and then you take 21 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Half
so
to
You
10.
have that. Okay.
half. So what is that total then?
That's 17 altogether, which
Oh,
I
I'm
see
down.
puts you down.
Oh shit. It's okay.
Gotcha.
The ooze no longer has an enemy to need to go towards. Oh, it could swallow you up, honestly. Just like swarm around you, eat you up. Could just like go inside your mouth and just like melt from there. However, it will go to the closest target, which is Mr. Torland, and that's his turn. Now be afraid of the ooze. You've seen that once it lands its mark, that's some deadly damage. Oh, and you don't have your warhammer. Oh damn.
No. I think I know what I'm gonna do though.
Oh, radical. Okay. It is Wartle's turn.
So what is your proposal?
Hark basically says, you take the villagers, you take the people. You came for the people, you take the people. You take the people, you get rid of the ooze, and you leave Hark alone. You pay a ransom for each villager. You pay 1 gold piece for each villager. And you leave Hark alone, and you go.
Out of collectors, do we have enough money for that?
Just say yes.
What was the...
Say we'll talk about it after we kill the ooze.
Yeah.
Just out of interest, that would be 31 gold pieces altogether.
Okay, we could probably do that between us.
Zach kind of...
And what about the fancy lady?
You pay for her too. She's a part of the price. But Hark says, but we give her last. We give her last as we make sure you all go away.
Promise?
Get him to help us kill the ooze.
Yes, Hark promises. Hark promises.
Now, what about this ooze? It looks like it's almost dead. Could you help us kill it?
No. That's your problem.
Not with this beady eyes of a cute turtles?
Okay, so you going for a persuasion check?
Yes. And
Okay.
with the -1 to boot.
Oh, great. Yay. Oh!
Can I
Yay! What do you want to use?
Can I use inspiration to avoid the crit fail?
To award the crit fail? You mean to change the crit fail? Do you have inspiration?
Trix had inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Twist has inspiration.
Twist can give it, and inspiration spent. The 15 is given, and Hark continues to say like, nope, no. Ooze is your problem. Ooze is your problem. Hark don't need to die for ooze.
Fine. Just stay there and don't do anything stupid.
Hark won't do anything stupid. Hark has a hostage. You don't do anything stupid to Hark.
Touche.
Anyway, you have a movement and you have actions. Talking was just a free action.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That should be in the hitting range.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna touch it with my claw. I don't want to
Yeah.
dip into that
Good
black
idea.
cummy ooze.
Oh,
Good
gross.
idea.
I'm going to pull out my quarterstaff and quarterstaff it.
Yay. Woo! Nice one.
Ooh.
That is a hit, and you do a great sum of damage. Your quarterstaff takes a -1 hit as it starts to eat into the wood. Do you have any Kensai stuff going on with this attack? Can you not add a D4 to it, for example? Like you did with the dart?
The Kensai shot is range attack. Let me see if I have anything better. Oh, it's had to be an attack action, and I already spent it, so no, I don't have anything to do more damage on it.
Okay. That's your turn. Torland! You got it.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shovel over here, and I'm gonna reach out and grab the tail of Lannister and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh my god. I didn't realize you had another spell slot. Yay!
I believe in you!
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, that's full!
Oh!
Nice. Well done.
Oh, wait, no, it's not full, actually.
No, it pretty much, yeah, it's 8.
No, but it didn't add that's my wisdom modifier. So I
No,
rolled,
as you,
that's
if
good.
you if you check on the left-hand side, your roll when you hover over the 8 was truly an 8. For some reason, it does not add your wisdom modifier.
Oh,
in there.
sick! Oh, that's +3. So that's you're healed for to 11, which
Yeah.
won't help you. It won't help you withstand an attack, but it will help you to do an extra attack against it.
It will also help you not bleed out or ooze out, essentially.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
And that's all I can do. I can't cast any more spells. I can't
No.
attack it in any way. I can't disengage. I'm just gonna stand there and.
Lest we forget,
I'll-
all this time
put-
you do have Toll the Dead, which 1d12.
No, I do. I know. Yeah, I know, but it's like I needed to heal him.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna whip out my hand axe and just have that at the ready.
Yeah. Done.
Be like, come on, you black bastard! I'm talking to the U's, not you, Lannister.
Yeah. This isn't a race thing, it's just a monster thing.
No, it's
Not
just
that
like
I have
you know,
any bias to monsters in particular.
Literally, it's just like a black pudding. I mean.
Yeah. Let's not make this a race thing. Come on. Sorry. Aldrich sleeps, the sleep of the dead. And now Hark is just like, he's there, he's just kind of like, get ready, boys. just back there. He's not making any moves. He's just, he's got the cards that he needs set up. He is going to send a person here. And he is actually going to move one of his persons here. The other's going to dash to there. Maybe moving a bit far, but they're not going to attack. But they're covering these entrances for some reason. Now, Lannister, you are
Right.
prone but conscious.
I'm going to use my action to just touch my chest and cure wounds.
Oh, fun. You mean lay on hands because you don't have...
Lands, yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
How much can you heal
I'm
yourself
going
for?
to use 14 and 25 to get maximum hit points.
Oh yeah, this is it, baby.
hang on. Did you not spend 10 hit points before?
No, I changed it and done Thunderous Smite, remember? And
Okay. How many hit
pushed it
points
back.
do you think you can heal back for?
I got 15, I think.
That's correct. How many
Yeah,
have
and
you
if you-
spent?
I was up to 11, so I'm now back up to 25, and I've spent 14, so I've got 4 left.
Brilliant.
If you spent
So you're back to full
14,
health.
you have
Yeah.
1 left.
For
Okay,
emergency.
red bar,
Sweet.
class resource. Boom. There we go. I see 4 and 15. Don't think the maths is right there somewhere, but we have it ready now. Excellent, yes. Do you get up from prone?
My armor class just shot to 36 then for some reason.
That is a mistake, and maybe you mixed it up with your health. It should be 19.
That's it, yep. Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, you're using a warhammer. Do you have a shield?
Yeah, I do have a shield, yeah.
Then, yeah, 19 with the shield of faith.
Yeah.
That's your turn. Do you get up from prone?
Yes.
Excellent. That's your turn. Zachariah, it's over to you.
Hurt the ooze, please.
How hurt does the ooze look?
It is a bubbling, rolling black pudding of mess, of which seems to be bubbling and steaming.
Okay, I'm gonna put my Hexblade's curse on it.
Very nice, very nice. Yes, we'll mark that with a wrench. Anything else?
And then I'm gonna attack it, because that's a bonus action.
Excellent. Does your weapon at this level count as a magical weapon?
Yes, I have improved packed weapon, but not that it matters, because I miss.
Yes, it does. Miss. No, I'm wrong. I am wrong. That's a hit.
Oh?
This ooze is slow as fuck.
Oh yeah, oozes.
That is a hit.
Brilliant.
Oh my
Oh, heck.
god.
Wait, so do magical weapons not get dissolved?
Nope.
Magic weapons.
Oh, I thought I was sacrificing my hammer.
No.
Magic weapons can't be.
Yay!
I'm keeping it.
No, fuck off.
Look at that damage.
I'll make you one, laddie. I'll
Yeah.
make you a personalized one.
Okay, so you come in and you just like cleave this ooze. That's slashing damage. Another ooze appears
Oh shit.
right beside after you've cut that ooze off.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fallen puts away his axe.
Very nice. Yeah. And another ooze splinters off. Oh boy. But
It
this
definitely
ooze...
still did damage, right?
Yeah, definitely. But that one hurt. Whew. Okay. Now it is Twist's turn.
5 step here. I'm not out of this ground, just somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And heartbreaking, I suppose.
Heartbreaking.
Oh yes!
What?
It's a
Hordbaker. Oh
Hordbaker.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, the first big one with the Hunter's Mark on, and
Yeah.
this is going to be pack tactics.
Yeah. You need that. Let's have a crit. Let's have a crit, please.
Please,
all
crits,
your
not
bandits.
crits.
It's not a crit. It's still a hit. 8 points.
And then
Of
to the
damage.
one that. And
hang
then
on.
to the one
hang on.
Okay.
With that shot, the ooze kind of becomes like a sheet clinging to your arrow as you just like blast it apart and destroy it.
Whoa!
Now, while horde breaking, why don't you give us another shot?
Come on, Twist.
Oh,
Wrong
Nope,
one.
wrong one.
wrong.
wrong one.
This is not the time to
Wrong.
grovel or beg.
Not the time for grovel. This is the time to stand with pride.
Yes.
Wrong.
Yay.
And do I have pack tactics? Yes, I
Yeah,
do
you
have
got pack
tactics.
tactics. Oh my god! It doesn't kill him, but it certainly hurts him a lot. Woo. Very nice. Okay, Wartle's turn.
Quarter stack.
Yay! Oh my god, he's gonna
Add-
do it.
At -1.
Yep, mine, yep.
So
Oh,
21 so far.
he
Nice.
blasts that ooze! Congratulations! You guys, after
Oh
a
my
hard,
god. That was a flipping tough one, man.
yes. Oh,
Can I
well,
ask you something? I know he's got like 80 HP, right?
yeah, something like that.
Oh my
80
God.
HP.
Flipping heck.
Oh my god, yay. Okay, hang on. Yes, and you finally have beaten the ooze!
Woo!
Water still have move. No, he's already used move action.
By the way, Mr. Torland, if you want to craft something pretty fancy, you may want to keep some of that ooze. I don't know what, but
do I just know that? I'll research it later, but okay, I'll just I don't know, maybe I've got like a bottle of some sort.
Yeah, you don't know what, but it's just like, exotic things like this often have a price elsewhere down the
I'll
line.
put black ooze. Would I just want like a sample, or do I want like a big
Yeah.
like chunk?
Okay,
I'll just.
We'll deal more with the proper logistics later, but the
Okay.
point is, we have come to the end of our session, so we end with you
That was a
guys
session well spent.
having just beaten an ooze, fighting to the bitterest as Lannister just is like the black dragonborn around the black pool of black dark pudding.
Oh, that's a lot of black.
And with
I'm gonna
that,
dust
we
myself
still
off.
have a hostage situation on your hands.